brand new banger.
What is your hatred for John Cena?
Yo, when Hulk Hogan takes a rock bottom better than you, there's a problem. There's a problem. My man. All right, so give me the camera.
One rock bottom.
Yo, no, it's more than that. Show, give me the camera. I got the fucking camera. Kenny, I'm gonna have to do it for you. I'm gonna give you the whole spiel. He came out as a prototype. Whatever. You know, he slaps Kurt Angle. Ruthless aggression. I'm not into that. Whatever. He comes out as a rapper. I'm like, okay, all right, I can dig it. You know, he's from Boston, so that's a strike. You know, us New Yorkers, we don't fuck with Boston too much, but you know what? I'll look over that. He's doing his thing. Something original. Some I could, you know, there's something different. It's entertaining. Comes around, and my man has a choice between The Big Show, Kane, or Shawn Michaels. And he gives the most pussiest promo I've ever heard in my life. I will never forgive this. And he's on some, well, you know, I don't want to fight The Big Show because, you know, he's a huge guy. And, you know, you got the Big Red Machine who wants to fight him. And Shawn Michaels is a legend. Fuck that, bro. You already beat all these motherfuckers already.
Her return on SmackDown.
Okay.
So I definitely read some rumors about that.
Because for whatever reason, and I don't know Cody's reason, you turn around and go back, and people are gonna be, you destroyed thrones, and you go back? We have been doing this shit for ages, and he still doesn't know how to take it right. Trust me. That's it. I got you. My man, he collapsed with the kick.
That's what I was doing. That's the way he didn't collapse during the sun. It was the kick.
He's not even in his fucking chair when he gets in this fucking thing. He's not even in his fucking chair.
Yeah, but he
there he
goes.
goes.
Oh!
There he goes.
Both matches without the wrestlers were entertaining.
And on that note, everyone, it's your friendly neighborhood.
I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I could do this all night, cause I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Sipping goose, sip is right. And I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Cause I know I'm the show. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. Yeah, they know I'm a pro. Let's go, let's go! Yeah! Let's go! Here I go, I get lit, I get hype for this shit, right?
Word. He be like, I got a left elbow and a right elbow. I can break your face with an any elbow. Make sure that you get elbowed in your elbow with an elbow. Got the arm bar, get the phone ball, get around with the arm with the bomb ball.
Daddy's gonna take you to Jersey Shore.
Yo. It is fucking Thursday night, and you know what that means? Your boys, the Knucklehead Network, is back live and in living color. We got ToeTagz here. We got Ray Sanchez over there. We got Janelle in the fucking chat, and we got more to go.
What's going on, my guys? We back. It's another edition of That Wrestling with Knuckleheads. We back. But what's going on, Toe? How's everything, my guy?
I am chilling like a villain on penicillin with a Mac 11, just waiting for 7. You know how we fucking.
Yo. But you know what? Before we keep going, I'm gonna play a little thing. We gonna be right back. Hold on. I want to play something for the lovely people watching at home. We'll be.
That's right. Get your panties on the stage. Oh shit, I can't. All right, I was about to say there was a pop up.
I was gonna say, Dad, you can't bring me back. What happened? I want to talk about that. What could that mean?
That's right. Get your panties ready to throw up on the stage.
What did you do, Ray?
Bro. Yo, you know what's funny? That's been the comment since I announced that video, since I put that out there. Yo, what is coming? What did you do, Ray?
Well, it depends on the girl.
Yo, I gotta correct this now because I knew Toe was gonna clip that shit. I'm not having any kids, or have I had kids? Because the amount of messages I got. Wait a second, what? You got kids? Where are these kids?
You're welcome.
No, you're welcome. Not me get like old homegirls like, you got kids?
Yup.
Like, no, I don't.
You're welcome. Hey man, just be proud of your kids, man. Be proud of your kids, bro. That's all I gotta say, Ray. Be proud of them. They may not, grow up to be as smooth as you or give you thousands of grandbabies, but one of them got one arm and a limp leg, but it's all right.
Not God damn, bro. Fucked up.
It's all right.
Oh my God. But what's everyone up to, man? What's good? Hope y'all having a lovely Thursday. Hope y'all getting ready
what day
for
it was it on
weekend.
them damn kids?
Yo, hope y'all enjoying the week. Hope y'all getting ready for the holidays. I was just telling my cousin, yo, my pockets is hollering right now because of these fucking holidays.
Shit, I hear you.
So, shit. But Tyson with the them kids. Yo, again, there's no kids. We got no kids. There's nothing there.
Tyson knows.
Not yet, at least. Not yet.
Tyson knows about those fucking.
David, normal guy with the Ray Juniors.
That's right. You are a father now.
Not Janelle jumping on it too. Since you pay the child support yet? No child support is needed to be paid.
Why have you not paid child support?
Because I got no kids. What am I paying for?
Oh shit.
What am I gonna pay for if I got no kids? You tell me.
The support of your children.
But if you had $50 million, would you be in a building like this paying child support?
If I had 50 million kids, I wouldn't be in a building like that neither.
Bro, I could barely be in a building. But
I mean, you got the money for it.
Brother. Yo, Tyson with the Ray Sanchez Alejandro Armando Estrada the third.
Oh, the fourth.
The fourth is gonna be the next one. Hey, Normal Guys Brothers coming home tomorrow. Nice. Glad y'all get to enjoy the holidays, get to be together. That's the best thing, man. That's what the holiday spirit is all about, again, to be with your loved ones. Definitely, again, if you're able to do that, enjoy with your loved ones. Try to have that merry spirit, especially if you're going through something at the moment. Just try to be merry, man. It's
And look at that shit. I don't have no kids, but you want them to be married?
I said to be merry, not married. Merry. Like jolly and you know how they be saying for Christmas or the holidays?
Listen, man, I don't know.
I'm trying to be all positive and stuff for the people watching at home. You got me talking about getting married and kids and shit.
Man, you want to be married and shit?
I'm not married. What ring do you see on my finger?
That's what
I don't got
saying.
Got one ring yet. Nothing yet.
That's what the fuck I'm saying.
Yo, they definitely do. They definitely do, brother. They definitely do. But it's a good thing. It's a good thing, especially if you're lucky enough that you're able to buy it for some lovely people watching at home.
Shit, just make sure that they ain't got no kids. If you're lucky enough to be able to afford buying gifts for kids, just make sure they ain't got no kids.
Buy for the kids without the kids. Oh, God.
Randy's over here. Look at that. Even Randy wants to know what you did, Ray.
What'd I do?
Macho Man Randy Savage over here.
We got my guy Stu in the chat. Yo, what's going on, my guy? What's going on?
How the fuck is name Randy here, but you calling him Stu? What's going on here, bro? What kind of cockamamie shit is this? Then you want to say, I ain't got no kids. You got friends that got different names.
Yo, just shout out to the fam over at Backstage, bro. Yo, we had Matt and Toe have a moment on Sunday. They were there for a few. Matt's connection did not work out, unfortunately. But we gonna get Matt and Toe on a podcast very soon. Hopefully in the new year. They'll have a whole episode that's gonna probably get both the Knucklehead Network and Backstage Brawl
Yep.
canceled.
We gonna name that shit. What your mama look like?
Not what your mama look like. That's crazy. That's crazy. Ray Kid screaming the money out of his. Damn. Yo, you would think with the amount of I wish because unfortunately because of the ring light, I can't flip my camera. But if y'all would see my bar setup right now, you would think I have a million kids. Because Christmas is gonna be fun this year. That's all I'm saying. So if any of my cousins are watching this, y'all better enjoy Christmas, motherfuckers. Cause y'all getting spoiled by Santa right this year.
Man said,
yo, when I
you
tell
would
you,
think
I
got
still
a
had
million
gifts.
kids.
I still had gifts coming in yesterday.
Man
And
said
then I
it-
found out today Amazon went on strike. I'm like, thank God I got my last gift yesterday.
if you get a gift from me, you better give me that. Man, Ray over here.
Yo, damn, not Tyson saying you lost the ring already. I got no ring. I've not proposed to any girl. Why am I gonna have a ring?
Yeah, you can't propose. They don't make enough rings.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, because I've been binging Sons of Anarchy again. I'm like, I kind of want to start wearing rings like that.
Yeah, until your finger fucking come off.
Yo, no, but some of those rings be looking cool. I'm like, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I knew a guy that he wore a ring and his dick fell off.
Wait, time out. Time the fuck out. I give her like 2 seconds before you bring her in, because that's what I did. I was like, let me give Gigi at least the benefit of the doubt. Like,
all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hey, there we go. You gotta get the countdown so that way Gigi's ready to come in, and that way it's not just awkwardly. Oh fuck, I'm already in here.
So I just gave myself like, okay, well, they take a while to see me. I'm just gonna pose really cute for my freeze frame so I don't look like, like an idiot.
Yo, when I was setting this up, I refreshed the page. And I was like, nah, I don't like how that shit made me look. Because for some reason, I'm looking down. I was like, what the fuck am I looking at?
Look at you now.
How do I look now? What the fuck does it look?
It's like you dodging bullets.
Oh shit!
So once I hit that, I was like, this. I was like,
I was in the Matrix. That's all. I was in the Matrix. I was just.
Word.
What's going on, fellas?
Chilling.
We chilling. We having a good time. We having
I forgot what the fuck we was talking
about. Rings. The last thing you said was that you knew someone that wore rings and their dick fell off.
Oh yeah. You ever heard of Lorena Bobbitt?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that dude had a ring.
But that's not why his dick fell off. His dick got chopped off. That's a whole different.
But don't make it not true. Shit.
I feel like this is gonna be the clip for fucking tomorrow. Watch.
You never know.
Probably.
Dude's dick getting chopped off.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it fucked me up.
Oh shit.
What happened then? ¿Qué pasó?
It's not the microphone I want.
Yeah, she's using. They got her using the webcam mic.
Nah, shit.
I gotta get out. Do I have to get out? I can't edit from here.
No, you should be able to.
Wait. No, it would not. And there goes my camera.
Oh shit! Gigi has stopped recording. Something went wrong.
Yeah, you gotta restart, Gigi.
All my life I had to fight. Wait, shit, man. What was we talking about? Yeah, his dick fell off. Just bloop in the river.
Well, before that, we were talking about like Christmas and shit like that. Talking about the spirit of Christmas. You're trying to say I have like 50 million kids.
I mean, you do.
And I'm engaged somehow. I don't know how, but I'm engaged.
Oh shit, Ray's engaged.
How?
I don't know. You just said it.
I got no rings. How am I engaged?
Yo, listen,
Are
we
we
don't want
good?
a ring.
There's no ring.
Do I sound better now?
Yeah, we don't have the wind noise.
Yeah, you're good.
It was really weird for a second.
Oh, good. But again, I got no rings. So I haven't got a ring pop. Like at least that would have been funny. Like, oh, now I got a ring. No,
You got
we got nothing.
Oh, I should turn black first.
Ah, shit.
Yo, so y'all ready?
4. Oh shit! It finally came in.
Yep.
That's dope.
What's that?
An action camera, Gigi, like a GoPro.
Yeah.
But it records in 4K. Like the shit is crisp.
That's
so now I
dope.
can take this shit wherever the fuck we go, and I ain't gotta lug this huge shit.
Yeah. Now when we do extra content. it's right there.
Okay. So you got like a little handheld thing instead of lugging around
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
like
way-
the
I
big
mean,
boy.
yeah, when we do like the four people talk, like a real thing, I bring the camera. That if we go to a wrestling show or we just go out to eat or some shit like that, I got this one just in case.
I was gonna say when we do those nice little drives and just that's it. We right there.
Word.
So we good to go.
Have to give me a quick
Nice.
release plate for it.
There you go.
We out here, Gigi. We trying to do this shit, even though not everybody could be like Logan. I think Chelsea Green win the United States Championship is getting Mac.
What?
For you think Chelsea Green win the championship is for getting Matt Cardona? Shit, that's a stretch.
No. I think she won it because she put in that work. Not because for getting Matt Cardona. Matt Cardona is on the verge of possibly being all elite.
I'm
Even
gonna
that,
Logan-
because he's enjoying himself and making the most money on the indie scene.
I'm gonna need Logan to like rephrase his comment because I don't know how y'all understood that. I'm just
Like
Logan-
I'm understanding it as they gave it to Chelsea Green for Matt Cardona to be like, yo, come on over. That's how I
Yeah.
took it as.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not to kind of get back at him or anything like that, because realistically, he is now one half of the U.S. He's one half again of the U.S. champion.
So
That's what he is. He was the one half of the women's tag team champion, and now he's the half of the U.S. champion.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I look like a zombie. I'm like looking at all my I got mass stress pimples, like one here. I got dark spots here. My forehead looks like a little freaking, just dots that you just gotta connect. My shit's all fucked up here. This is terrible.
Damn, Ray.
What I do?
Like, I'm
What
not
did
trying
you
to
do,
put
Ray?
on I'm not trying to beat my whole face up, for the
Right.
podcast. I mean, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of makeup.
Oh no.
What'd you do there?
I gotta show this comment.
Uh-oh.
What comment?
Did we finally get Anthony
I've
Gang
been
going to watch
podcasting
this
all the
fucking
time. I will
show?
call the police for a missing
God.
person. Yes!
Yo,
Thank you.
Podcast this week.
Thank you! Por fin!
Right. Shit.
What did I do?
Yo,
Thank you!
Mr. Gangone, I've been trying to get you on this show to talk shit about Ray for so long. Ray is afraid. He's scared of having you on this show.
Ray doesn't want to tell you anything.
Yeah.
We've been trying to tell him, to tell you to get on our podcast so you can tell us who the real Raymond Sanchez is.
Word.
Because we know he be having like 1,000 baby mamas and paying no child support.
Mm-hmm.
We know.
Mm-hmm.
We know in his invisible ring.
Word. Look at the look on his face. He's like, I told this motherfucker, this is not the link. All redheads look alike. That's what he said.
Not all redheads look alike, Raymond.
That's fucked up, Raymond.
That's so messed up.
Word.
You're podcasting all the time.
Have no time for
What
your
happened
children.
this week though?
Have time for your other friends.
Word.
Like, wow. And then on Monday you said you were having another baby on the way. That's why you had a phone call.
The only thing I do for free is talk badly about Ray. Well, we got 4 hours for you to talk badly about Ray.
Wait,
Shit.
what? 4? 3?
Yeah, I mean, before and after.
No.
Not everything could be said on screen, like on live. Some of the shit got to be personal.
Oh my heavens.
Like he had a
Oh, my
hangnail
heavens.
in junior high school, and all the girls
What?
thought it was
I
another
was gonna say,
penis. or
how would
something.
you know I had a hangnail? What?
I don't know, man. Shit.
What are you trying to get out of this?
Y'all from the Brooklyn. Shit like that
happens.
happens outside the Bronx. I don't know.
Stop fucking calling it the Brooklyn.
Listen. Man,
It's just Brooklyn.
That's what they call it. That's what I'm going to call it.
Brooklyn. That's it. There's no the.
There's a silent the.
getting a yeah. No, Mike Cardona's not going to WWE, dude. He's not with it. He said it. He's not with it. I don't know if you noticed this, but he's actually going to be like wrestling Jericho pretty soon on AEW for the ROH title.
Tomorrow, isn't it?
Is it tomorrow?
I think it's tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's a Saturday event?
Friday event.
Friday. Why do I? Oh, wow. Wow, that just shows like where my mind is at.
I was about to say tomorrow's fucking Saturday.
I was like, did we skip a day? I'm not supposed to be here right now. Then if tomorrow's Saturday.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Okay, what day is it?
Nobody knows anymore. Daylight savings time just fucked us all up. Okay.
It's like, wait, what?
It's dark when it's supposed to be light.
What did we miss?
And it's light when it's supposed to be dark. It's a scary town.
Don't scare us right now. Don't scare us.
But I don't think WWE wants Mike Cardona.
No, it's not that they don't want him. It's that he doesn't want them.
I mean, like that though. Like we're gonna do anything for him. You know what I'm saying? Like I think if they came to a mutual agreement, fine. But Chelsea Green is her own woman. She earned that title.
And she did pay homage to Matt Cardona as well with the ring attire and also the one-legged drop as well.
Yes.
Because if you notice her ring attire, she had like shorts on one side and a long leg on the other side, which was kind of like Zack Ryder's thing when he was in WWE.
It looks better on her.
Did his move.
It looks better on her though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't recommend that for men.
Just like bit off a skin.
Even though I heard that Ray
I looked at myself on the camera and I'm like, why am I gnawing at the
I was gonna say any minute now she's gonna be like, give me 1 sec, y'all. Just gonna be
yeah, right. I got a whole palm in my mouth.
I got a whole palm, yo. Terrible.
And I heard Ray was
I'm sorry, y'all.
Again, Anthony Gargone.
Gangone.
That's
Gangone. This is why he's not going on this show.
He turned this shit off already. He ain't watching. There you go. Look.
All right. Why are you fucking up his name? This is why we can't have anybody on this show.
Listen, he says
talk to your people. ToeTagz, you cool. GG zombies are hard. Now in days.
Not
will
that
be
I will be exposed. What am I getting exposed for?
We know you. Yes.
You know what you're getting exposed to. Unbelievable. And the fact that you're just sitting there lying to us, tick tick.
Word.
See, ToeTagz and no. See, you fucked up his name. That's it. You had one job.
No longer see.
I didn't fuck
you
up his
fucked
name. That
up
was
his name.
Yo, I gave Ray my password for this shit, and he's fucking up my audio.
What? How? You said it like, come on.
That's what happened,
bro. No. I'm sorry. I have to stand up for Ray on this one. Nah, man, we're live, and I don't think he fucked up the audio, bro. That was like your lips was moving, those words came out, and there's no way of faking that.
Listen, I was frozen.
And there's no way for me to save you, bro. I can normally save you. I can't save you this time.
I was talking about Gargano. No, Ray was trying to convince Gargano to wear that shit.
Anthony Gargano. That's what you were.
No.
You know
that's what you were going with.
Okay, I'm gonna try to save Toe on this one. You know what's crazy, Toe? Anthony Gangone has wrestled Johnny Gargano in the past.
And what you trying to say?
He's trying to save your ass, so shut the fuck up. That's what he's trying to say.
You just fucked up, so now it's just like, again, this is
why
no things happen.
Ain't no fuck
Anthony Gangone, I apologize on behalf of the Knucklehead Network for the incompetence of ToeTagz and Raymond Sanchez at the same time.
My competence has always been in.
None of these comments. You know, I wish we had like the freaking thing that says I apologize for anything that my friends say, because it's not fair to put me in the same category when I'm not the one that fucked up.
I've always been had an incompetent. But most of my competence was in.
I didn't even do anything. I just want to know why you're saying he's gonna expose me. What did I do?
You know,
it doesn't matter.
Crazy.
The thing is that he is down to expose you, and I am here. I am here for this. Listen, I ain't got nothing but time on my hands for the next few days. I'm just saying.
And Ray, It's not like Sami Zayn's, fucking exposing. Remember when he was Fidel Castro and he was trying to put out a whole documentary and shit?
He was Fidel Castro. Listen, that was one of Sammy's best fucking characters.
It was. It was.
My guy literally was dressed up as Fidel Castro, and I'm the only one that really caught that before everybody else was trying to catch on. Never forget.
Yeah, he even had the shirt with Fidel on it.
Yep.
I don't. No, he just had the hat. I don't think WWE would allow him.
He had his. Remember, Fidel Castro had the poster with his picture. Sammy had the shirt with his. With
he had the
Sammy's
parody,
face.
shirt on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
He had the jacket. He had everything that looked made.
Sorry, it just threw me off. I was like, I don't think he walked out with a Fidel Castro.
He didn't wear
Yeah, my
I
shit
don't
always
think that
works
would have been
sometimes.
allowed.
That's why I was like, I don't think he
I
did
don't know
that.
about that one.
But yeah, of his own merch. Yes.
Yeah. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Fucking see, Ray, you did it again.
How is this on me? I love how all this. You know what I'm gonna do again? Now, just to make this not awkward, we're gonna play the video again because Gigi wasn't here. We're gonna show the preview one more time. We'll be back.
Oh.
Because Gigi was dancing, I left you on. I was like,
Listen.
You could have just left us there because it connected it so nicely.
I
just
hear you,
see
but
Gigi rocking out to the side.
I was just ready. I'm ready for the 26th. I don't know what's going on, but I'm ready for the 26th. It's the day after Christmas and we still getting gifts. Yes. And if you're Jewish, you got 12 days, bitch. I don't want to hear it.
Word.
We got 1 day full of presents. Y'all got 12. Leave us alone. Don't be
that
greedy.
guitar riff though was fire. That guitar riff. That guitar riff was fire. Oh man. But I guess should we start talking about wrestling?
I was talking about wrestling.
I mean, we have been talking about wrestling.
No,
we spoke
like,
about
really
Chelsea
get into
Green,
it
some Matt Cardona.
Anthony Gangone.
Now you say his name right. Now that he's gone, he's already gone.
Well, listen.
He done dipped.
If he can't be my friend in the worst of times, how can he be?
He
my friend in
left
the
already. You made him leave.
He's gonna get locked in a mandible claw one of these days. Now.
Listen, I'll get in contact with Anthony because you're already on his shit list, and we're ending the year with you being added onto more people's shit list, and you, Raymond, we just gotta expose you, man. We gotta see what's going on. We gotta see.
It's what I do. I'm a shit lister.
That's my mentor. I don't know why he's trying to expose me. That's just crazy.
Listen, just because he's your mentor, he taught you everything that you know doesn't mean he taught you everything that he knows.
That's right.
Never forget that.
That's right. And I went to school and I know shit too. Believe that.
Got you.
Word.
So Saturday night main event Saturday night main event just came and gone. Our
Saturday night main event, yeah.
Our thoughts on it as
I
a
enjoyed
whole.
it.
Did we enjoy the retro feel? Did we enjoy the little incorporation of things? Of a random Greg the Hammer Valentine spotting.
I was under the impression that everything was gonna be retro. The entrance, the ring, the women, the titles.
So I don't think you can put everything as retro like that. Because the idea is cool. But we are still in today's modern day and era where technology is just, what was cool? The referees dressing up as old school refs. That was cool. The entrance was actually smaller than your Raw and SmackDown shit.
Yeah.
Which is essentially what Saturday night main event was. It was a smaller entrance, but then again, this is what we were working with.
Yeah.
Back then. More of just the fighting. We're just adding on to more storylines. Nothing crazy happened. No title change hands or anything like that. We crowned a new champion. That was the only thing, which was cool because that match was a fucking chef's kiss for the women's for the women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
I
say
feel
that
like that
because
was the only critique that we saw where people were like, "What happened to this major title change?" Well, technically, we did crown the inaugural women's U.S. champion. I feel like it's a big change because now you have the first. I feel like it was the
Yeah.
it was
first
the
ever.
like it was like
We have crowned the first ever champion
yeah.
on an event that was iconic back in the 80s and the early 90s. Um, so to be able to build something for Chelsea Green to be able to say, I was crowned the inaugural United States Women's Champion on Saturday night's main event is big.
Yeah.
It's big for Chelsea Green. It's big for any. It would have been big for Mia Yim too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Mia Yim does not get enough flowers, or Michin, or however you guys want to call her. She doesn't get enough flowers for the work that she puts in. They put her in anything.
Yeah.
And it's
No.
like, you know, she wins it, she wins it, she wins it until like the very big one, and they're like, no, you
Yeah.
gotta take this L.
She wasn't like looking like a joke. Is that most of the time they make her look like either she's just someone to wrestle or she's like the joke.
But this is the thing. As of recently, with her departure from
the I was gonna say the Goons one.
No,
the
we're
club.
about to
The club.
Yeah.
the OC.
Yeah.
The OC. Yeah, thank you. You said the club. I was like, boom, the OC.
Yeah.
Like since her departure from the OC, you've seen or we've seen more of who Mia Yim is as a performer by herself. She just wants to fight. She's just down for any match.
Yeah.
Win or lose, she's just down for a good match. And a lot of her matches have been just in watching her improve more and more in her skill set. Her hardcore side, if you want to put it that way, right? As hardcore as WWE would allow it. So you see more of her coming out. So I'm here for this. So I don't see the same thing that you do.
Well, before she was literally just losing to everybody.
Yeah, it felt like,
and especially with the club with the OC, that they all was.
Oh, but the OC now by themselves. I mean,
I feel like she was another one that became the we're gonna build momentum, then cut it down.
Yep.
Build it back up, then cut it down. Right now, I feel like even losing this match Saturday, it didn't hurt her as much as it was back then. Having this, this was a very great, nicely done match. I love that they mentioned the TNA ties. Like them two former TNA knockouts. It was interesting. I'm like, okay.
That they acknowledged
we get to
their accomplishments.
Yeah, we get to acknowledge wrestling instead of, somehow they're just this good. They've never done anything else like
right. I've never seen her before type of thing. Or I've never seen those matches before. What? Yep. They never happened.
When they did it to Samoa Joe, it was the funniest because it was like, oh, it's Samoa Joe. Meanwhile, it's like, well, we can't acknowledge whatever he's done before this. It's like,
but we have to also think about it in this way. Yeah. We are in this era of WWE where we are literally combining our businesses with TNA.
Well, that is the best thing, that right now they have the ability of, they're in this working relationship. They're able to do more. They're able to have those moments of, hey, we can have this conversation of, they were in TNA. They've done this before. They've done this. And it's like, okay. Now we can talk about that. We can bring up past accomplishments there. We can talk about what they've done independently, even because they bring up Japan, they bring up this. Depending on the indie, like if they've done something in Evolve or something like that, they'll bring up, um, which is great because again, it shows it doesn't want to question. Hey, yeah, they just happen to have done this before, or they've got
Right.
like familiarity type deal.
Yeah, and that's and I really like that for the simplicity. It doesn't feel awkward where we're because fans that are watching this at home, right? When we at any moment where we had, that situation happen when Vince was pretty much running it, it's like we never acknowledged it. It was like an awkward moment, like, no, they fought before. This is not the first time. We're just running this back. So for this to actually now like surpass that time, it's a really great way to see that where we're moving forward when we are acknowledging other people's achievements in different companies or different countries as well.
Yeah,
So
we
it's
would never
dope.
see
You know what it is too? I feel like this shows you that again, Triple H knows even though again, as much as people will say WWE is not the wrestling company, you still have to acknowledge wrestling. You still have to acknowledge what they're doing is wrestling. Yes, is the entertainment side a little more heavier? Yes. But you still have to acknowledge that there was a lot of points where they did independent wrestling, where they did wrestling in other locations that weren't as stricter on the entertainment side of it. Especially if they've done stuff in Japan, like them getting to acknowledge Finn doing stuff in Japan, getting to acknowledge what Finn did in the UK, acknowledging what Gunther has done in the past with progress and everything like that. Um, it's those moments that it's like it ties in and it adds something that's like this is why they're the performers at the level that they are. You know,
it. The only time they ever did that was when Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens was feuding in NXT with
In
Neville.
ROH.
But
Oh,
they
in
showed
NXT. No. It was NXT. I know what you mean.
yeah, they showed them traveling the world and all that other shit.
which
Like
it's the most funniest because it's like you show that and it's like, wait a second, we've never seen Sami Zayn before. It's like, come on, ole 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 ole, which is funny because it's like every time you see Sammy's gear, it's like you can kind of tell the little generico things that are just like this is crazy. If you look back at like old school ROH, well, not old school ROH, hold on, because I'm gonna sound like if you look at like that second generation of ROH, and
Yeah.
you look at and you think about El Generico and Kevin Steen possibly being two of the guys that would then main event WrestleMania and main event pay-per-views for the WWE. It's fucking crazy. Like, and those guys went to war. If you guys watch, if you have a chance, rewatch the ladder wars that those guys went through. Rewatch
Yeah.
that whole feud. That really, it's crazy because it's like, it makes sense that they're the best of friends. Like those two guys are brothers. Those two guys
Like,
have
I
done
remember
well,
just
but they beat
watching
the
their
shit out of
matches
them.
on my laptop. Anytime I'm able to catch it, like, boom, let's watch it. This is great. What the hell? Oh my god. Like, their matches were so entertaining and so good. And what's crazy, where we kind of transcend that now, where both of them are at. In their separate ways, too, right? Like, just to see that. It's
yeah,
such a crazy transition, and that we're still keeping it, like, kind of homegrown in a way. You
real
know?
quick, Janelle, AJ Styles hurt his foot wrestling Carmelo Hayes in October, so he's still injured.
Yeah, unfortunately, that injury ended up becoming a actual injury. Um, he was at TNA over the weekend though. I want to say it was Saturday that they had an event in Nashville, and he was there. Like someone had posted a picture of it was him, Eric Young, Kazarian, and I want to say Dango for some reason. It was the funniest because it's like you have three TNA originals, and then Fandango's just there. Who is a part of TNA? Johnny Curtis is a part of TNA. Um, but it's so funny that he was just part of that picture. I'm like, something is odd there. You know what's crazy? This is not the first time I've heard Dango just does that because again, my My mentor, who was in the chat earlier, they took a picture with Kane Industries. Somehow, Dango just gets involved in the picture. It's just like, why do you keep jumping in pictures? What are you doing, Dango?
What did you do? What did
Dango.
you do, Ray? What did you do, Ray?
Dango.
I didn't do anything. It is Dango that just keeps getting into pictures. But what did you do, Dango?
Word. But going back to what Gigi was saying, no, it was cool to see, like, you see them growing up, and it's like they made the major leagues, and they're doing it the best that any duo has from, you know, the independent circuit to the WWE. Because they've been, it's almost like they made the WWE their home. And they've been the guys that people run to wrestle Roman Reigns, or to team with Roman Reigns, or to be in a feud with someone who's mad at them for wrestling with Roman Reigns, and if Roman Reigns is there, they usually on the show. Because I don't know why Sammy's always getting his ass kicked for Roman Reigns. But listen, that's what they want to do for Roman Reigns. But yeah, I'm happy that they have a United States Women's Championship, and they're making an Intercontinental Championship. Which, did they say when that gonna conclude? Intercontinental time?
So the Intercontinental, I would assume more than likely, would probably be that first week of 2025. Because I doubt they're gonna save it for the Rumble, because that would be too long.
With the next Saturday main event?
That could probably, because I think they announced it's gonna be January 11th. So it could be, because that's only what? It's 1, 2.
Just making sure that my picture stays the same, y'all. Every time I log out.
It's like 3 weeks away.
Oh,
So
every time you turn off your camera, it changes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm making sure that my little still camera, you know, still looks like this when I'm entering, instead of like the weirdest shit.
I hear you.
So that bothers me, because I look wild sometimes. It makes no sense. Gotta be picture perfect. No. Anyway, continue, boys. This is HeDD moment of the night.
all good.
No, but-
All good.
Yeah, so I like the fact that they have the Intercontinental and the United States Championship for the women, because it gets to showcase more women. It doesn't do the whole, well, Liv Morgan needs to defend her title against someone, and now here goes a squash match, or just a match that, look, Natalya is not fired. You know, like it's a purpose for these women to wrestle against each other without a world title being on the line, and then they can build up their own, like, mid division.
I was gonna say it gives an opportunity to actually build multiple divisions, because they have so much. They have, when you look at their roster, bro, they have so many people.
Yeah.
Like on that women's roster, they have a stacked roster between the Raw roster, between the SmackDown roster, between what they have on NXT, which you know they're gonna have to start making space for, because they have so many people coming in. Like, they signed Julia, they signed Delta, they signed fucking what was the last one they just picked up? It was Julia, Delta. Oh, Stephanie Vacour. So
Yes.
it's like you have them three coming in now on top of the whole roster you already have. That it's like they're little by little starting to bring people up.
So
Yeah.
real quick.
Yo.
So it says their heroes are so fit, but wrestling fans never step in the gym. Why? Well, I can tell you why you haven't, because you've been sucking dick this whole time. So keep sucking dick, bitch.
Oh,
anyway.
I love it. I love it. Why are you watching our podcast then? Like, yo, and I love how it has to be a fake name. Like,
What's the
Yeah.
name again?
it's
Hindu-
legit, it's Hindu. So it's like my guy
Hindu
doesn't
spiritual.
have like.
Yeah.
Yo, I love it. Have a good one, my guy. Hope you have a
Yeah.
rest.
Yeah.
Enjoy the
Remember-
holiday season.
Remember, the dick is fat.
Ew.
It's like Gigi was like, nah, I can't stay with y'all with that one. No, ew.
Nah, it's just fucking motherfucker.
Yeah.
Fucking gross. All right. And we're done. Acknowledging this fool.
Yeah,
Moving
back,
forward, it
back to
does
the-
definitely bring in a lot more storylines besides just the women's tag team. The main story, which is always going to be the women's title in on both brands, nonetheless. And now we just have another branch for more stories. And I hate to say for the mid cards, but for the mid cards, right?
Yeah.
Because that's essential, and not to say that's what it is, because even mid cards can be basically match of the night and better matches than anything else. So they're anything but mid. But in the sense of we're getting to see all these single competitors coming after Chelsea Green. How long does Chelsea Green get to have this title? Who's going to be her next opponent? How we're going to go about it? Like, I would like for them to do a tournament for it, but most likely because we just did one, they'll probably just have a rumble to see who her next, like that first, competitor.
I was gonna say I feel like they might just end up starting a feud, and that's how we see who ends up facing her next. Yeah, the tournament because they just did 2 back to back.
They're not going to do another one.
Yeah, it's gonna take a little while before we do another full tournament. But yeah, because now you have this to start setting up things. You have who Chelsea can end up facing. Are her and Piper Niven gonna be able to stay cordial now that Chelsea has a singles title and Piper's just there? You have that you can play around with, or just her facing other competitors of the division. Then when it comes to the IC title, how they're gonna build that around. At least now they'll have multiple options when it comes to the Rumble. It's like, okay, now what do we do? Also for WrestleMania, they have no excuse to not have multiple women's matches now on the card.
Oh my God, yes.
Outside of the
Also
2
now-
title matches.
Also, now you get a proper run for an individual to rise against the ranks and become champion. Like before, it was like Liv Morgan. She was the Money in the Bank winner. She won it against Ronda Rousey, and then when she lost that title because everybody turned on her, it was like 2 months worth of shit. Now she's the champion. If she would have had, and then like a rivalry with someone in the Continental Championship defense, fucking, she's holding that for a while. She's beating everybody, and then she goes into the Rumble. She wins the Rumble. It's like she's building her up, like the old school days. Usually, if you was an Intercontinental Champion or United States Champion, you was marked for the world title at one point. It gives you a chance to, one, get the crowd behind you, and build your story to get that world title, instead of for just, oh look, now Zoe Starks is in. Zoe Starks got that title shot. I'm not saying she didn't deserve it, but that was quick. She showed up. She wants the shot. Now they made her legitimate with those 4 matches that she had with Rhea, and then now she's back to doing nothing. Whereas opposed to she could have been Intercontinental Champion, did a shit and went back to Intercontinental title if they just needed someone because they have the same stature.
I'm gonna be real with you. I like Zoe Stark. I just don't get her character.
I don't think she has.
And it's not that I don't get her character, but it just doesn't. Whatever she's, I don't know.
I think Toe nailed it there. What is her character? Like, she's a great worker. Don't get me wrong. Like,
Yeah.
She has it. She has a look to her. She can work. The finish she does when she wrestles someone that knows how to like move with her motions, it hits so well. I don't know what her character is.
Yeah.
I honestly,
and that's why I think I have a problem with Zoe Stark. So like to me it's like, where's Zoe Starks? And I'm like, and when you say that, I'm adding, yeah, where's her personality? Where's her character?
I don't know
where is she? Because I see her.
Yeah.
I don't really see her. Like I'm not connecting because I don't know who is she? What is her character?
I'm still trying to understand what are the characters for the group as a whole.
Like, yeah.
What is the group supposed to be? 'Cause to me, it still doesn't connect. Like I get it feels almost like it was supposed to be a female catch point, if that makes sense. But it didn't connect. because it just feels like they were together for one moment, and then it's like it's three separate characters trying to be a unit, and it's like
shit. Even Shayna Baszler seems disinterested every time she comes out the ring. She stopped wearing gear. She's just wearing her like the shit she comes to the fucking arena with, and she's just standing there like, all right, yeah, now I'm mad at you. I don't like that. It seemed like an okay idea to put them all together, but what was like that? There was no point for it. To go after damage control like that's a weak story that they're doing.
It's like essentially what they did was like, let's just put 3 heels together and just be bitches.
Yeah.
And I hate to say it like that, but like, I'm just gonna be a bitch to be a bitch.
Yeah.
And I love that, you know, because if I like me, I'm just gonna be a bitch to be a bitch to be petty. But there's a way of being petty and entertaining and being a bitch at the same time. Like, I don't sometimes, like, even with Sonya Deville, like I love each and every one of them, right? Because they're phenomenal workers. All of them. They got that ring work. But I'm trying to figure out, because Sonya Deville, right? For me, for the longest, she was considered the authority at one point, right? So she still has this authority look to her.
Yeah.
With no authority. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because she's still
kind of like a female Rick Rude type of, not Rick Rude, but like about business, essentially.
Yeah, very professional looking. Meanwhile, it's like, oh, if you wore the suit, it meant one thing, but if you're wearing gear, and now the gear still kind of resembles that. So it's like, what are we looking at now? What is the professional side and when is the switch? Like, we're losing that. If that makes sense.
Right. And then Shayna Baszler, like Totes said, she's just kind of like just been coming in her own. Essentially, what I'm coming in with is what I'm doing. Do what I gotta do, and that's it.
I was gonna say,
you're lucky I showed up.
Exactly. The funny thing is, it feels like this is probably gear. If that makes like, it's probably like, oh, I got these jeans for this, and it's like,
it's comfortable. It'll work.
Yeah.
Think about all those times Shawn Michaels was wrestling in his gear, in his jeans, and those were jeans. No, fire jeans. He showed if he can make it, so can anybody else. All right, no bitching, no moaning, just get it done. But like it's just the character of who are they? That is just not clicking. I'll watch them, but when they cut a promo, I get lost.
Yeah.
Like whatever they're doing, like when they're trying to pant to the crowd and everything like that, is just it feels forced in a way.
Very.
Not just genuinely just like they have heat because they're yelling at the crowd.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
As opposed to having just genuine heat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't see Zoe going to make it. The fact that they got Chelsea and Mia, oh man. And then just thinking about that whole match that they had in TNA. Oh, that was crazy. To be like, oh shit, we're getting Chelsea Green and Mi Chin. Like,
no.
That would have been insane. They should pitch to do a ladder match for her title.
Oh God, Chelsea's gonna take the hardest bump because she always ends up taking a horrible bump in ladder matches. Poor Chelsea's just gonna push. Oh, there goes Chelsea. Oh,
that was a fucking bump and a half though.
Yeah.
I'll give it to Piper Nevin. She took some crazy bumps on Saturday too, though. Like
Yeah,
she
she
took, the one she took off the apron, I was like, "Oh, that could have hurt so many things." Like
So many everything.
that could have hurt a lot, but it's okay.
Yeah. the sentence that could have hurt was the fuck.
Yeah, it could have.
I'm sure that it did.
Yeah. Shit.
Bumps hurt.
Well,
When I heard they hurt, no matter how many times like, you take enough, it hurts.
I was gonna do a cocaine joke.
And what?
I was gonna do a cocaine joke, but it didn't sound right in my head, so I didn't.
And I'm glad I did ask for you said that because the volume on this, as it's very low, and I know it's because of everything, so I'm not saying anything, but I just wanted to make sure that I just heard you say cocaine, and just making sure that that's what it was. All right.
It wasn't cutting it.
Yeah.
I tried.
There was a line there, Ray.
Nope.
We tried. We tried.
We're not gonna get our nose out of this one.
Nope. Oh, yeah, the button was the sound was a little low, even on my end. I don't know. It's a little low.
Oh yeah, cause you know what it is. It comes through my speakers, fucking loud as shit.
As it does, like. So how do you guys hear when I do it? Does that sound loud or does that sound low?
It sounds about the size of your voice.
But
The size of my what?
The size of your voice.
Wow. Wow.
You got some explaining to do.
Listen, man. I spent 27 hours in my fucking car, not moving, so the brain function lowered.
No, we understand. We're just talking with you.
I mean,
the brain function wasn't high to begin with, and now it's lowered.
I think you just helped me kill an extra couple of brain cells from that sentence. It's like I smoked, and I'm good. I'm chilling, and you just helped kill a couple extra ones. Like, good job, friend. Good job. Good job.
Anything I can do to help. Tony Khan taking snow bumps. Hey, listen, man, 'tis the season. Do you now have to go through Piper to get to Chelsea? That would be dope.
I think so, because Piper, I think for right now, Piper is going to protect Chelsea. And if Piper keeps doing this whole Macho Man, Miss Elizabeth on her shoulder type thing, right? Then I see pretty much that turning into like, and then she's just going to drop her right there. Like, in my opinion.
We need a Hulk Hogan in this story.
No, we don't.
Piper never needs
I
help,
mean,
and
we're
Chelsea
eventually you're
back
gonna
and
get a
pulls
third
out.
person in there that's been kind of like that's gonna build that wedge in between them, just like very much how we're doing with Nia, Candice LeRae, and Tiffany Stratton. You're putting Candice LeRae as that replacement for Tiffy, because Tiffy has the Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
So you're going to get your Hogan. Right? All right, let's just put it that way. There's always going to be one that's going to have to break up this duo.
I can see
it always
now.
happens.
I can see it now. Piper Nevin's in trouble, and Chelsea runs to the back and pulls Bailey out, and Bailey's like, and she goes and helps Piper Nevin, and they're the tag team champions for a year, and the next thing you know, Bailey's holding Chelsea Green because Chelsea Green's hurt. And now at WrestleMania, it's Piper Nevins versus Bailey for the number one contendership of the United States Championship. And Chelsea Green's like, wait, why am I getting to defend my title? And it's just like, because we needed a reason for these people to fight, and you're the reason.
Yeah.
And Bailey will eventually get that title, of course, just to become like a Grand Slam champion.
Oh yeah, they're definitely gonna do that.
We're definitely gonna end up doing that. I do see Mia Yim holding it as well.
Yeah.
Just a couple names on the list.
If I'm not mistaken, Mia Yim cut a commercial that she's going to Raw. She's going to be at Raw Netflix on the WWE Instagram.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, bro. A lot of people are gonna get traded over because Netflix is kind of gonna want certain talent on it. Like they're gonna start doing like I can't wait for them to be like, well, Roman and Solo are staying. That's like, you just took one of the major storylines SmackDown had. Yeah, we're just gonna put it in Raw. Why?
Hey, Cody Rhodes.
Poor- You know what's funny? They put out the graphic for promoting Raw on Netflix, but
Yeah.
it showed 2 people on Raw, 2 people on SmackDown, 2 people on NXT, but it kind of made it look like everything was going to be on Netflix, and it's like, this is probably going to happen. Like, little by little, I could see Netflix just being like, hey, what if we give you this amount of money?
Yeah.
Just give us all your
What,
things.
what aren't they showing the reruns of those?
I don't know yet. I feel like that's going to end up being a thing because they lost their, if I'm not mistaken, they lost their Hulu deal.
Hmm.
So I wouldn't be surprised if the reruns start playing, at least for SmackDown. I don't think they will for NXT because those are going to be on the CW app. So
Yeah, but
till they're done with that deal, I don't see the NXT ones being on.
did you see the post that the Pro Wrestling Podcast put up with Tony Khan and Warner Brothers?
Well, that the deal's
And-
finally.
But so from what I read, it was every pay-per-view, every Dynamite, and every other shit is going to HBO Max.
Yes.
And then like up to 5 months prior to this shit, the shows, like the Dynamite shows, are going up to HBO Max, and they're able to stream everything after their like Dynamite and everything. Like after they show it on TBS, they're able
the
to
reruns
stream
are
it
gonna
on.
go straight to HBO. Yeah. So
So-
it's gonna be instant. Like it ends on TNT or whatever. Go straight to Max.
They should just be like, we're getting the library. Yo, dude, I could read it. I can read it for you, and we can all feel stupid. And most of the shit is because I can't read. That's why we're gonna feel stupid.
Well,
But
a lot of this we've spoken about because we've had this conversation without the confirmation.
I just don't. You know, I'm just saying. No hate. I'm just saying.
We're not hating. We just hating.
Go tomorrow. Don't flip this part where I just said
Wait, what? We've been waiting.
that we've had this conversation without confirmation.
Word.
Moving forward.
Yeah.
And without mastication.
I'm so glad he had occasion instead of
Mastication?
And
Do you know what masticate means?
Listen,
You know what that means, right?
No. What does that mean?
Chew, nigga. The masticate is chew.
It does it?
Yeah, look it up. Ask Siri. Yo, that was the fucking joke back in high school. You're not old enough for that shit, Ray? You masticate? No. So how the fuck do you eat? Come on, man. We was smart when we was dumb. And where the fuck is Pro Wrestling's podcast shit? I'm looking for it.
Yeah, my ribs. I was like, yo, how do you not know what masticate is, bro? I don't know what the. That's the first time
Damn,
I've heard
Ray.
that word.
You masticate all the time. You knew what that meant, Gigi, right?
that's why I got off camera.
All right.
Did you know what that meant, Gigi?
You're seeming to forget how old I am.
Am I
See,
showing
you know
how
what?
young I am
We
that
still
you
got
not
some tricks
know?
up our sleeve.
Am I showing how young I am that you not know the word masticate? My apologies. My apologies. We just say chew.
See, this is what happens when you didn't have social media, Ray. You started looking for entertainment somewhere else. Some asshole read the dictionary and said masticate, to chew. Oh shit. Yo, you masticate? No, I ain't nasty. How do you eat, motherfucker? What? It means to chew. You nasty motherfucker. Bet you be masturbating before you chewing, motherfucker. Damn. We gonna have to put this on the fucking.
That's gonna be the clip for tomorrow.
You
Ray didn't know it.
masticate?
Ray doesn't masticate allegedly. It's like, nah, motherfucker, I don't know what the fuck that is.
How you got all them baby mamas? Did he put it down? Or did he just do 12 other things?
Jesus.
Oh, wait. Did he make a new one? Someone find out if the Pro Wrestling Podcast made a new Pro Wrestling Podcast.
Did he? Oh, shit.
I don't know. I don't know where the group shit is unless they don't show the group shit online.
I don't know.
You hiding from me, Ray? The fuck?
Oh, excuse me.
All right. Well, anyway, yeah, they supposed to be getting shit.
Gotcha. Well, I can find because I feel like he might have just shared. This post has been going out around everywhere. Hold on one second. It is. Okay, so breaking news. All live AEW programming airing on WBD's Warner Brothers, basically networks, will be also available to stream on Max and on demand after their live broadcast. AEW Dynamite, Collision, Rampage, and all new pay-per-view library content through the end of 2024 will be made available on Max on a rolling basis. AKA, so it's gonna take some time, just like with Peacock, but it will be available relatively closer to. At launch, all AEW Dynamite episodes and pay-per-views from the company's inaugural 2019 year will be available, as well as more than 2 months of the most recent AEW program that aired across Warner Brother networks. So that first year of content will be available, and then, so we're not getting World's End immediately. We'll probably get All Out. We'll get on there. The most recent All Out.
Who?
AW pay-per-view. The pay-per-view.
Wait,
wise,
World's End is when? This Saturday?
Yeah, we're not gonna get that immediately on Max.
You know, not for nothing. I can't wait for that shit to be free on Mac. No, because
no, I agree with you.
because not for nothing. Even though if you pay for it, that shit comes out bad quality. Like that should be fucking coming out in 1080p and shit. I'm like, yeah, I paid $60 for this shit that looks exactly the way it looked when I pirated the motherfucker. Like Captain Jack Sparrow gave this shit to me in better fucking condition. I don't know why everybody's quiet all of a sudden. Well, you too busy masticating, Ray? Masticating stuff.
I was Gigi had a question that we could not put on here, so I'm just letting her know. And hold on.
No, yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
We can do it though. You act like,
bro, how?
No.
Shit. Ask this man right here. Ask this man right here.
DJ.
See, they were yelling at me, DJ, because Ray masticates, but he don't want to admit it.
Wait, wait. So I always, every time I walk on the show,
I'm so sorry, DJ.
I was like, wait, what?
DJ, like,
what did you do, Ray?
What did you do, Ray?
Always doing something.
Yeah, he don't want to admit that he masticates.
Oh,
okay,
man.
wait, time out.
I mean,
DJ, do you know what that word means, to masticate?
To masticate?
Yes.
Like that means you spread your master all over the place and
But
everybody
Steve
just gotta take it.
does not know what it means. It wasn't just me.
That's masturbate.
No,
Masticate.
Kate. No, like I didn't say his fluids. I said just him. Like we gotta take whatever he gives over. Like, and we just there's nothing we can do about it. That's what that.
Allegedly, by Toe's verbiage here, masticate is to chew.
Chew.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's true.
that is what Toe is saying.
That must have been a New York thing, Gigi.
I think
Bro,
so.
We at one point we did read books.
I believe you. Okay, but so
We didn't read them all.
yeah,
I know.
believe.
I know how to carry a lot of them.
Yeah.
I don't know so much about the reading part, but I definitely carry them.
Yeah, man.
I carry them, all right.
Oh,
So I have
But you
somebody
also do
else
that,
carry
right?
them for me.
by Oxford definition, to grind or crush food. So yeah, true.
You didn't believe me?
Bro, I was like, I feel like he's fucking with us.
Have I ever lied to you before, Ray?
Yes.
On this podcast a few times.
Yes.
You continuously lie
But
about me having 757 kids.
I'm not lying.
But
I'm just saying. Yo, have I ever lied to you when I told you the truth?
no.
See?
But you lied.
But you lied.
But every time I told you the truth, I wasn't lying.
But how are we supposed to decide?
But that doesn't mean that you wasn't lying on some other shit that you told me. Nigga, you still a liar.
But if
now
I
your
lied
liar
the
fence
other
on fire.
But if I lied the other time, everyone knows a good lie always starts with the truth. So that means that my lie has the truth in it also. So that means I have never lied to you, right?
Nigga, that's a white lie. That's what we call a white lie, where you make
white
the
lie is
truth
when you
and
exploit people for money.
You gonna believe toe or your lying eyes?
Not my lying eyes. That's crazy.
Shit, a white lie is when you extort people for money or some shit. That's when the white people lie.
So DJ, how are you? How are you doing?
Everything like so. I'm just glad that this week is almost over.
Facts.
I hear that.
Okay, this was a rough week. Like not just for myself, but you know, like our pod mates here. This was a long week for everybody. I am glad it is damn near over, so we can, you know, so that we can have a better week next week. I think next week will be a better week. But I'm happy, you know. But hey, here we are. This is like our therapy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we get to come on here, act a fool, and let all that go.
Word.
Got you.
We get to masticate as much as we want.
Oh my God.
That's right. All over the place.
That's right.
Toe should be hey man, if I just want a cabinet spot. If Toe gets elected to something, I just want a spot. That's all.
Shit, you gonna handle the money.
I'm good with that.
The master of treasury.
That's it.
I'll do it.
When people like, where all the money going? Somewhere.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
That's it. Tell what would be your cabinet spots? Who's where? From the NuKKle Network, who's going where?
Shit. DJ's handling the money.
Okay.
DJ's handling the court systems because she knows the law.
Yeah. So not the law. Okay. makes
What?
I was gonna say not the law student, the one that was working with the DA. You're not gonna put that person there? No. Okay. No?
Oh, so you just gonna tell me what you want? I can't put. He said, "Where you gonna put people?" And you gonna tell me where I'm gonna put you? You know what you
I was
going?
just like, damn.
Shit.
I should have been there.
I was gonna say defense, but apparently you can't defend yourself, Mr. Law student.
I will push the goddamn
Shit.
button.
Nah, man. Shit. I need Lay to be pushing that button. I don't think Lay would. I'd be like, yo, Lay. I just yell out, Lay! Bow, button pushed. What you want for lunch? Oh shit. Well,
that's one more for the bad guy.
That's it. Shit.
Like, Lay, no. All we want to know is if you wanted some fries.
Shit, yeah. Well, now fucking Afghanistan's gone. Fuck with me again.
What you gonna do? You know?
Shit.
Lay, no.
And that'll straight be the secretary too after that. What you gonna do?
It.
Like
that's it. And I'll have Kenny. He'll be the one writing the speeches because he know how to read and he know how to spell. So and Kenny will be writing a good speech talking about Taiwan. You next.
Yeah. What is Taiwan do?
Shit,
what
I don't
you
know.
Gonna do in the United States?
You want to talk about tariffs, motherfucker? Everything made in Taiwan. Shit, Russian components, American components, all made in Taiwan, motherfucker. Have you not seen Armageddon? Huh? The documentary Armageddon?
Yeah.
When they almost killed our planet?
Oh my
Shit.
God.
We had to send oil riggers up there. Why do you think we don't have no more oil drillers? Because they're all up in space now. Just drilling shit. Asteroids coming trying to kill us.
Even though we got people stuck on the space station.
Yeah. We don't have plumbers.
Oh fuck.
I had to explain to some people, like somebody was trying to do the conspiracy shit. Well, how come they was only going up there for 8 days. Why do they have, and that was back in June, why do they have Christmas hats? I said, it's a space station.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of stuff up there for people to live year round. Like, go sit down and turn the I Got 5 on it song off in the background while you're trying to make a conspiracy theory.
Why is it always like the instrumental of I Got 5 on it? And just so on today's theory with their fucking hat.
Right. Right.
Because you know they gotta have the hat on.
I can understand if they were in the spacecraft that they left.
Exactly.
Because then I'm like, wait, how they
Then
had
a week's worth of food,
but they survived for 6 months?
That's right. then I'd be like, okay, this guy's got a point.
Yeah.
This the station. They supply it all the time.
Word. That shit don't come back down.
No.
Someone needs to be there. Like they go to fucking StopRite and then they go into the gym. Like I got some new cold cuts. Like,
and man, the lady up there looks worse for wear too. Like from being up there so long.
Word.
But yeah, hopefully we get that fixed. Get these people back down to the planet.
You know, see, that's why Show would be the person I said all my meetings with. Show would be in charge of all my meetings.
You never making it to any of your meetings.
Hey, I'm a busy man. Show would be like, yo, Show would be like, yo, can you get here in 15 minutes? No, I'm in Taiwan. Well, sucks to be you. Who is that? He wanted to talk to you about the fucking International Space Station. Ah, fuck, sucks to be him. All right, let's go read a story in kindergarten.
Here's a couple mil. Get them down. That's basically what I would do.
You telling me we don't have a Groot to extend his arms all the way to space?
Here's a couple mil. Get those people down, please.
Yeah, that's when you turn into Bruce. All right, well, now I'm gonna say my age because I know Ray don't know this fucking shit from Armageddon. You turn into Bruce Willis and be like, don't you have people in rooms just thinking shit up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I've seen the movie Armageddon. What the fuck?
Have you, Ray?
I have.
So what did Jim? What did? Oh damn! What's his name from Empire? From Bulwark Empire? I was gonna call his ass Jim Belushi.
From Boardwalk Empire.
Yeah, the main actor from there.
The guy that's got his teeth are always jacked up.
Yeah.
Dang.
You know who I'm talking about, Ray? Right?
Yeah, I know exactly.
He's riding the nuke down the thing. What is he saying when he's riding the nuke?
When he enters, when he's about to fucking.
He's horse riding the nuke.
Horse riding the nuke? What the fuck?
Like he's straddled the nuke and he's like fucking riding the shit down the thing. Right. You forgot what he said. It's the most iconic scene. No nukes, no nukes, no nukes. And then he goes into the machine gun and starts popping bullets. All right, boys, get out the way.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll kill this thing.
I'll fucking drill the hole.
We got front row tickets to the end of the world. Why are we?
Yeah.
I forgot to know that part. That shit was funny.
Jesus Christ. Come on.
That fool lost his mind when he got out there.
Yo, for real.
Yo, I am Mr. Loki. I'm seeing it Sunday.
Word. Yo, but you ain't gonna see Armageddon though.
I've seen Armageddon.
Sonic Tree.
Oh god.
I might see Nosferatu. I think is what I.
Yeah, I want to see that too. I'm probably gonna try to see that with
for
my
my holiday movie
sometime over the weekend.
That's a anime.
No, it's the so back in the day that was the first Dracula movie. That was the first vampire movie, and then now they're completely remaking it, but still keeping some of the same elements. So I want to see what they do with it.
Okay, the guy from It is playing them, right?
From where?
I don't want to say The Crow. From the guy who played It.
Oh, yeah.
Is that Crow movie?
Yeah, that's a guy that knows how to act with a lot of special effect makeup on his face. Like everybody can't do that.
Yeah. To be able to still have expressions.
Yeah.
Him and the dude who played Paul Rudd. Jesus Christ. Hellboy. Yeah. The guy who played Paul Rudd in that movie that Paul Rudd was in was phenomenal. No one else can play Paul Rudd the way Paul Rudd did.
Not at all.
Word.
And the guy's name you're looking for is Bill Skarsgård. Is the guy from It? And that
okay, yeah. But I was talking about the guy who did Hellboy and Beauty and the Beast. Now you remember that TV show, Ray? Beauty and the Beast. It came out in the 80s. Have you ever seen that? Have you ever heard of it? Live action TV show, Beauty and the Beast.
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
All right. He ain't seen that.
So the main actress was Sarah Connor from the Terminators movie.
Gotcha.
Right.
Gotcha.
And then the dude who played Hellboy, he was the Beast.
Oh, okay, that's dope.
That's how I got my name. Because the Beast's name was Vincent. And that's right, Damien. The Beast's name was not toe tags.
You're breaking the fourth wall. It's like, wait a second, your name's not Toe?
I mean, it is now.
Breaking the fourth wall.
They thought your name was Toe this whole time.
Listen, man, when I started busting out the NSYNC, you better not have no fucking, you better not have no skeletons around my ass. Can't wait for the new Superman. Oh, I was about to say, he said that trailer was fired, but see,
okay.
Cause I thought the same thing. I was about like, yo, bro, you missed it. That shit dropped. What
Yeah,
you got to think about the Superman trailer? That's wrestling. Superman was a wrestler. He wrestled with his
Hey,
emotions.
I got the when he fought Muhammad Ali, I got the figures right back there if you want me to see them.
There you go.
So I got like first of all, James Gunn. Like, let's start there. I trust whatever he does because it seems like he can take the most obscure characters and make something interesting. So nobody knew who the Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, I don't care. Yeah. These people that you didn't know who the Guardians of the Galaxy were when you saw the movie. Nope. You were interested for 3 movies, including Avengers, and then you didn't know who Peacemaker was. You love.
We couldn't see him,
right? we had to look at the other actors, but Peacemaker was a dope series. And then the creatures, the creature platoon or whatever this is on HBO Max now.
Commandos. Yeah,
that shit is good. So the man knows how to put, like, regardless of who it is, he knows how to put a story. At least the story keeps you involved. You didn't have to really be fans of whoever. Now you're gonna give James Gunn a big character like Superman. I saw the Green Lantern, the guy.
Garner.
Yeah, Green Lantern. And he looks just as much of an asshole as he does in the comics. I'm like, that was great.
Yep.
Whoever picked that guy to play Guy Warner, he did it.
Yo, they wanted him to be Hal Jordan when he was younger.
No. He looks like this is the right Green Lantern for that guy to play. You got the tech in there, all that. So this is good. I think it's going to be very interesting. It's not just going to be Superman, falling in love with Lois Lane the whole time. Like we've seen that movie. So now we're moving on to other Superman stories.
Nah, for real, it looked like shit was about to happen. Like,
exactly.
This movie's gonna have a lot in it, and
we got LexCorp. Like, is this? Come on.
It said Luthor Corp on the building. That's what threw me.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, 2 things threw me. It said Luthor Corp on the building and fucking Clark Kent's hair. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. Yeah.
I was like, wait, is he wearing a fucking afro? Like, did he just like Elvis Presley this afro? Like, what the fuck is going on here?
Is he the guy who played Elvis? The guy who played
no.
Super. Okay, I'm about to say.
I have no idea what this conversation is about. I'm assuming it's about comics, and I'm just staring.
Look, the Superman trailer dropped today.
Oh, I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it looks interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so when you get a chance.
I was a fan of Crypto. That was about it.
Yeah.
Crypto?
Was I the only one going, if this dog is supposed to be so fucking fast, what's taking him so long?
Yo, facts. It took him a minute. Because my guy was whistling for a bit. It's like, yo, what's Crypto?
Word.
And then the other thing, why is Superman coughing up blood?
Yeah.
So it's like you already got, like, so to me it's like you already created intrigue. We didn't have the guy just floating out in space looking at the sun. Nah, he was getting his ass whooped, and for whatever's happening.
It started off with him fucked up.
Right.
Yeah, like he was fucked up.
Yo, Leon, same. I was actually.
You'll see, Gigi.
You'll understand, Gigi, when you watch it. You'll understand.
I mean, I feel like I'm just getting the spoilers already.
No. There's more. I only saw it once and I caught some stuff, but you gotta watch a couple times because there's a bunch of characters in there, and shit. But from what I understand, this movie's supposed to be like year 1, like, so we're not gonna see him no baby dick in the fucking in the space station, like in the original Superman with Henry Cavill. Yo, I saw that. I was like, why?
Right.
We know he's a boy. We don't need proof.
Right.
And then like there's no fucking. He introduced to Lois Lane like this. Like shit. He's Superman. Niggas know him.
No,
Let's go.
now he's showing off his man meat.
Yeah. He's showing off his
no bread, no water, just me. Fucking Booker T.
Shit. Oh,
that nigga has me laughing every time I see Obafemi.
Since
no
DJ
bread,
did, the
no
meat,
water.
the meat is a perfect segue to DJ. Did you see what Mercedes Monet said on her TikTok live? Someone. So I put it in the group chat, but someone commented during her workout. I guess she was on a treadmill that she downgraded by going to AEW. And she basically was like, motherfucker, I'm making more money than you will ever make. I'm having better matches than I've ever had. I'm traveling the world, and I'm rich spiritually, and my bank account is rich. So fuck you.
Well, half of that is true.
So like I said, you know what? I'm not hating like how she feels about saying that and shit like that, because she's part of her own business for CBD.
Yeah.
Okay. She is having the schedule that she wants to have. So she's getting that Tony Khan money. And we all know that Tony Khan likes to pay a pretty penny.
Oh, yeah.
She's also getting that contract money for working in Japan. Because, you know, that might be that's definitely a separate contract and whatever, things like that. She's still, working with Disney.
Yeah. Hey, she's going to all these red carpet
And if she
events.
don't feel like doing anything, she don't have to.
Yeah.
And she'll still make more money.
I mean, I don't think it's a downgrade, but she definitely leveled up because now she freed up her schedule to do whatever the fuck she wanted.
Yeah. And she's still making a shit ton of money.
Because
she's less restricted.
Yeah, because not for nothing, you could work for Disney and be like only do their TV shows. Now this is an analogy. Like you only do it, or you could work for Warner Brothers and they were like, you do whatever the fuck you want, and we're gonna pay you more than Disney ever did. And now you're everywhere. I think that's a better deal. You're gonna pay me more money to actually do what I like to do, and I can do other shit. Cause you know WWE's gonna be critiquing everything. Shit, this girl's making more money outside of AEW than she could have in WWE. Shit, they fired Mandy Rose for fucking selling bikini pictures on OnlyFans. And that was more beneficial for Mandy Rose also. But I'm just saying.
For the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, nah. She banked.
Mercedes Monet,
But when they fired her, they basically gave her a winning lotto ticket.
No, yeah. She got like $1 million that first day. Everybody went straight to her OnlyFans.
I was like, that first day, but
okay,
how
OnlyFans is
how's she
like
currently doing?
Right. So OnlyFans, like that's 15 minutes on OnlyFans. There'll always be somebody else that's gonna come around.
Yeah,
and
but
take that top 5% spot.
Those monthly subscriptions sneak up on you. Like, fuck, it's the third already? Shit.
Why you give me the day, Toe? Why did you give me the day?
Like, fuck, this got another 20 of my dollars. God damn it. Here goes a new video with Paige Van Zandt. Well, fuck it. I gotta see this one. All right, here goes $50. God damn it, this was 15 seconds. Yo, you'd be surprised. These bitches. They be doing some
How
shit.
much money you spending?
Gigi. Rufus Lala loves you.
Yep.
I love you too.
Right now. Come on, man, yeah, Auntie.
Nah,
Nobody?
No, these bitches think we rich out here, right? This is fucking yo.
If niggas gonna spend the bread, let them spend the bread. If you forgot, that is not our social responsibility to remind you, assholes. That is your response. If you have a responsibility to do, just throw them cash and dollars and stuff like that, well, then you should be responsible to cancel your subscription.
With great subscriptions come great responsibility.
Word. If you have a issue, well, if you have a issue with that, you call 1-800-GIVE-TOE the money.
Give Toe the money.
Word.
My feet look alright, you know.
Yeah.
For a measly fee of $99.99, we'll cancel your
Life
subscription.
against the grain.
We got you. We will cancel them for you. Just send us the money, and we got you.
We got you.
Word. We got plans with that money, and thank God it's electronic, because if it was paper, we would have to wash it.
Shit, man, it beats
We got some concepts.
Yo, listen, all throughout life, OnlyFans was just a different version of itself back in the day. You had to go to the movie store and go to that back section where everybody like, look at this motherfucker. He came out with 12 tapes. That shit clearly says 3 at a time. He came out with 12, talking about save this for later. Like, what?
Hold these to the side.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be back next Wednesday for those.
Word. Like, shit.
Don't have me come back here and they not here.
Yeah, they had their own movie theater, Ray. The adult movie theater. Pee Wee Herman found that out.
Yes, he did.
They got
Put a quarter in the machine.
R.I.P. though.
Yeah, no, yeah.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
Shit, put a quarter in the
Okay,
machine.
wasn't that this year?
Yeah.
No, was it this
Rest
year?
in peace, man.
And
Rest in peace.
Ray, put a quarter machine, the wall come up and bitch just start dancing. Oh, Peep Show.
Yeah, Peep Show.
You got about 2-3 minutes with that fucking quarter, and that's back in the day when a quarter meant something.
50 Cent had a
You find a quarter. You find a quarter in the street back in them days, you rich. Shit.
Somebody said, I wish Tamina had one. My man Leon like him some Tamina.
What happened on Dynamite? What's forward?
So here's the thing, though. I think that comment of downgrade was misused because a lot of the grief she gets and Ricochet get is the fact that they can't cut a promo. That's the issue that they had when she went to AEW. She wasn't cutting promos good, and Ricochet ain't cutting. But I think right now her character's a lot better than it was when it started.
I also think her match quality has gone. For me, I think the match quality has also gone down.
I haven't seen most of them.
Yeah, I've seen them. I mean, she wrestled so poorly in one match, she got the other young lady a contract with WWE. That's
That one I saw. I saw.
So, you know, so it's that part that's why I said she was half right when she said all of those things that she said.
Yeah.
But her matches are not good. Like everything is cool, and then just like just like my man says, and then the bell rings.
I don't think that was her. I don't think that was her fault. I think that was the fact that might have been the first time they ever saw each other in person.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody actually wrestled?
No, Willow. She had a good match with Willow.
No, that was a good one.
Yeah, I mean that's off my head. That's the only one. But isn't she
everybody
supposed to be...
everybody else? I felt like what y'all want
I liked her match with Chris Statlander. You didn't like that one?
No. Most of the time, I'm like, what y'all want from the store?
Wow. Got it. Oh my God. I see snow. Ew. Like not outside, but in the forecast. Ew. I don't like snow.
Man, and then so over here, it was 80 degrees today.
Go fuck yourself.
I said, wait.
How dare you rub it in her face that it's like 80 degrees on where you're at? Like,
all the way.
Great for you. Whatever.
Wait, hold up. Did DJ just do the we don't need no McDonald's, we got hamburgers at home?
That's right.
That was the Chris Statlander moment for you? We got McDonald's at home? Damn.
What y'all want from the store? That's basically
put some onions in this. Damn. That's
Wow.
fucked up. That's fucked up.
So TJ, how do you feel about Chelsea Green being your inaugural United States Women's Champion?
You know what? Chelsea Green worked like all that work she has done since she has been back. Why not? Like she's you know, she's been she did a lot of stuff ever since she has come back to the E. I would have liked to have seen Meechin win. That's our girl. Like you know, for us that like to go to independent wrestling, we have. I'm sure all of us have been a fan of her through the independent circuit. She'll get there. She's gonna get one. She's gonna get one too. But I'm okay. I'm okay with Chelsea getting it.
I don't think we could have gone wrong with either or. You know what I mean?
No,
there was no. We weren't losing out on anybody winning that. It could have gone in either way, and we still would have been super happy and like okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like she said. I think either one of them would have been fine as a champion.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't wait to see what Chelsea Green does now that she got the title. You know, there's gonna be a lot more fucking segments with her.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Oh, she's about to start talking some mad shit now.
Oh yeah.
With the title. Oh no. It's on now. It is.
You're gonna talk so much shit.
Yeah, it is on.
I'm excited for it.
And then the
like when
down
Karen wins.
that's about
this is
to
what happens
happen in
when
the
Karen
middle of the
wins.
matches.
Oh yeah.
Now, how did you feel about the whole setup for a Saturday night main event? Because Toe felt some way.
I thought it was all gonna be Vince. I thought it was all gonna be, yeah.
They didn't go all the like you said. They didn't all the way go Vince. They didn't do it all the way. Like they didn't need the LED board when they came out. Just have the blue curtains, and they walk out from the blue curtains, music playing. Everybody still would have been just as excited. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I feel you on that. I think they could have even downgraded even some more on what they were doing. That's probably a little bit of NBC. Like, no, we want some. NBC's like, no, we want some kind of flash here.
Yeah.
But I got my theme song, so I was happy there. Obsession. And then they were walking down like the narrow walkway where the fans could try to touch you. So I was happy with that. But yeah, I could have used without the entrance board. I don't think that was necessary.
How'd you feel about the legends?
They didn't do anything. They barely did anything. I don't know. I mean, let Jimmy Hart throw the megaphone in to help somebody win or something. You know, like he was there. You know, I don't like when they just have legends sit in the seat and wave when the camera comes around. Let them do something in the show.
Like, hey, I'm here. The only person who was doing anything was Jesse the Body Ventura.
Yeah, who was telling dad jokes and, you know. I think it's like he's just a little bit off. I think he, needs a, if he got a couple more shots at it, I think he'll be like riding a bike. But you can tell he's a little bit off. I like how he's still trying to be the heel commentator, though. I appreciated that.
Yeah.
But the jokes did not land like he thought they were gonna land.
No, they didn't. It's so sad. They were dad jokes.
He was a little rusty, we gotta let him.
That's all right.
No, the one that kind of bothered me was like, yeah, didn't you, No, when they were talking about the championship, he was like, yeah, you remember that belt? Yeah, I remember it. I never held it, but I remember it. They're like,
it felt like a lot of the stuff was like, oh, y'all forgot what Jesse did back in the day, didn't you?
Yeah.
It felt like a lot of, oh, you must have wrestled this person. Nope, never actually wrestled him.
No.
Like during Cody's match, talking about Dusty, and he's like, yeah, I never wrestled Dusty. It's like,
right.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah, that was superstar Billy Graham who was wrestling Dusty.
Yeah.
Right.
They
didn't get the chance.
They just were not connected. That it's like,
well, to be honest with you, if you went like this, you would confuse superstar Billy Graham with Jesse the Body Ventura.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hogan was a mix of both of them.
Correct.
Yeah.
Dusty and Billy Graham.
Yeah, I mean,
The Tower
Yeah.
of Power. The Man of the Hour.
funky like a monkey, baby. Shit, but
So like that's why I agree with you Ray on that, because I was definitely catching it, and when they had him in the main on the main event, and then they're just saying these things like, yeah, you remember that? No, I never did that. You remember this title? I remember looking at it. I never actually held it. Nope, that wasn't me.
Leon didn't like the outfits, the referee outfits.
Oh, you don't like the classic look, Leon? That I appreciate it.
I like I did.
Also,
I think it was pretty cool.
I will
Come
say
on,
this.
Leon.
Shout out to Bandito Jr., man. The amount of times that they made sure to mention referee Eddie Oringo. I was like, yeah, get your time, Bandito.
Right.
Shout out to Bandito, man. That dude, for those that don't know, referee Eddie Oringo was actually a wrestler for a while on the independent circuit, especially in the tri-state. Like, my guy was wrestling with the Homicides, with the Low Keys, all that. So to see him get his flowers like that, it was cool to see.
Yeah.
wait, he wasn't the guy that in AEW with the fucking bandana mask.
No.
Isn't
No,
that
that's
Bandito?
a totally different
That is
Bandito.
the-
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right,
Yes, they share the name,
okay,
but two different people.
all right.
Yeah.
We gotta clear that shit up. Not everybody, you know.
No, of course. That's what this is.
No,
why we
that
have-
Bandito is yeah.
Well, Damien, like Jesse only had the one match. Like the rest of the time, he was just doing the host desk.
Yeah.
He only had the main event match.
Yeah. At that point, he was just mainly like commentating.
Yeah.
I was wondering if they were gonna put him in the women's one of the women's championship matches, because again, if you watch WWE or F back then, the stuff he would say about women, the stuff he would say, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think that shit will fly by
Yeah.
this time. So
Yeah.
I think they kept them away from it. You know,
Yes.
they're thinking like, yeah, we'll have him back, just not all the way. No, we
You can
can't.
go on Peacock right now, and I'm telling you, if you want a good laugh, like to this day, go to the Coliseum video section and go to the bloopers. And the stuff that they say and do is stuff that would it would not go for our crowd right now, and they were bloopers anyway. But the stuff that they say, and I was like, oh my god, like this is, and I was in here hollering. Like, I'm telling you, it's funny.
Oh my
Shit.
god.
Yeah, no. Back in the day, they didn't. Give Yo, I swear to God, Jim Ross would say he's getting beaten goofier than a pet coon.
Yep.
Yep.
Pearl Harbor job.
Yeah, those are offensive shits.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff if you watch back that it's like, oof.
Right.
Yeah, you can't say this now, or you can't. It's like, ooh. You probably couldn't have said it back then, but they still said it. And it was
Oh
like,
no, but no, back then they had some wild shit on TV.
No, I know,
Man.
but it's like,
No, yeah, no, we heard.
Man.
we
You,
heard
you ever
it.
see Sanford
Like,
and Son?
yes.
I love Sanford.
He called Spanish people the S word.
Yep.
Yeah, he was in court. It's like, why all these niggas?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit,
Yeah.
fucking what's the
Gay people, like gay.
Yeah.
If he thought you were gay, he would always go, "Isn't he?"
Yeah.
And they use the F word all the time for that shit.
Yep.
That was clearly they didn't give a shit,
No.
No.
and they still had mad views on all those shows.
Oh,
Man.
bro.
I will watch, like when I'm flipping channels, I will stop at Sanford and Son right now.
Oh yeah.
So
We're not that sensitive. We're not
Yeah.
part of the
No.
culture that is trying to cancel the world.
shout out to Quincy Jones making that theme song.
Oh, he did
Shit.
make that theme song. That's great.
He did.
Ray, why you look like you was about to defend your
I
generation?
wasn't. I'm just like,
Ray's like, not everybody's as old as y'all.
hey, I watched Sanford and Son, man. Elizabeth is the big one.
You remember that shit, but you don't remember being in the room thinking shit up.
Because
No newts.
Because you know how many times I had
Yo.
to watch Sanford and Son, Family Matters. All that was on replay at my house.
DJ,
I
if I
forget
said
it was like once in a blue that it would play, and it's like, yeah.
DJ, if I said you white, so you Ben Affleck. Where's that from?
Let's see. Wait. So, say that again.
You white. So you Ben Affleck. Role models. Little black kid said that shit to.
I didn't watch Role Models that many times.
All right, well, shit.
See,
Yo, listen.
again, we've seen the movie.
He's on the other side of the country, Ray. News don't travel that fast.
Well, that and like like if you said some shit like so from Friday or something, then I'm gonna know every line. So that's what he's saying.
No, well, so the little kid goes, "Oh, you Ben Affleck?" He goes, "I'm not Ben Affleck." He's like, "You white?" "Yeah." "So you Ben Affleck?" Little black kid. It was funny because you would have thought that kid was gonna go on to be something. Nope. Just like the little kid that got punched in the balls in fucking the movie with Bruce Willis and I can never remember his name. Tracy Morgan. There you go.
Which is
you remember abusing kids, but you can't.
John L.
Because it was like both of those movies. When you said the line the other day, I was like, was that from Cop Out? It felt like it was
yeah, that was from Cop Out.
Oh, Cop Out.
Merry Christmas, happy New Word.
I didn't realize I can look at the chat.
Yep.
Ha! I forgot all about it.
Can you put it on the thing or no? I don't know if you could bring them up, but yeah. So
I can't bring them up now.
All right. So, like we were saying, on Monday Night Raw, according to Ray and Gigi, who did a hell of a job of doing the Monday Night Raw watch along without me, there was a 0 with a line crossed through it.
Yes.
And everybody, and Gigi was the first one who said it, but everybody was talking about Pentagon Jr.
Wait a second. No clarification. I told
Yo, you know there was this random shit that I saw that were like, oh, it could be about Omas, and I'm just like,
oh
my. You know what's sad that that's probably what it is, but I was like, when I saw, I was like, that's probably gonna be how they do the Penta logo because he usually has the 0 with like the Wolverine style cut through.
Right.
So it's like probably that.
I wanted to say when I was watching y'all, copyright purpose.
Yeah,
they can copyright that signal. Yeah.
Yeah, they have to make it different because this one they can now own.
Yeah.
Doing it that way.
But also, wasn't that the? Damn, what movie was that? Suspect Zero. Wasn't that like the logo for that?
It's close to it. It's very close.
But if they change it somewhat and they can make it like their own.
So the Suspect Zero, the only thing that makes it different, and like Ray is saying, I think that's how they're getting by is that the line going through the 0 is like it's like spray paint. Yeah. So it has it's like paint dripping on the the line going through.
Even like the 0 they chose is very like. You see how it almost looks like an O instead of how it's supposed to be for the 0. So it's like the littlest details can make all the difference.
All the difference.
Depends on the
all the difference.
All the difference.
Like the stuff I sent you a little while ago. There's a lot that could be taken as something else, but because you do little differences, it's fine.
Nah, yeah.
I'll explain off the air what I'm talking about.
but yeah, I mean, I would like for that to be Penta.
I hope it is.
I think we're.
I would really hope it is, and we can possibly see Penta coming at the Rumble.
That was my guess.
That would be probably the best time to just
and let him get his shit in.
Like maybe like number 15.
Yeah.
It goes dark. Like.
And if it's not that, then save him for a Saturday night main event and then put him in the Rumble. Because the Rumble is not until February. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even though, like, we are literally just a blink away from the new year and in January and everything like that, depending on how long they're going to do, like, these type of, like, promos, they might pull the trigger for another Saturday night main event as a mystery opponent for somebody. Yeah. Or just have them, debuted at the Rumble.
They did it with the Netflix commercial.
Yep.
So, you think he's gonna be a part of the Netflix? You think he's gonna be a part of it, or they're gonna be more like another style of commercial for him?
I would do the commercial because a lot of people are gonna be watching.
Mm-hmm.
Do the tease and elongate it more.
Yeah.
I feel like it means more as a Rumble surprise than just a throwaway. Oh, he's here. Like I feel like it's a nice. Oh shit, he actually showed up.
Right.
Where it doesn't hurt him getting eliminated from the Rumble. It doesn't hurt him.
No,
No.
not at
'Cause
all.
just like with AJ, we didn't expect AJ to win the Rumble when he showed up. It was just like,
Yeah.
But he
Oh,
got his
holy
shit
shit, he
in, and he was in there for a good minute.
yeah, he could have
yeah.
won that year. Like it was crazy.
Right.
It would have made him like last a minute.
Yeah.
Right.
But now that Cody Rhodes tore his Luthicious co-ride flabbergastination, and he's gonna be out for a couple months until Netflix debut. What do you think? What do you think is gonna happen with Kevin Owens? Because he stole the title.
Yo, my guy hit that package pile driver so that made it look like, oh shit, he fucked him up. Cause it's funny, with a package pile driver, you could really like protect the person, and that shit looked like it killed Cody.
He did it. That was
It was so
the whole
nicely
ending.
done. Just
Yeah, that whole last part once,
Yeah.
like after Cody grabs the mic and tries to do the whole babyface thing. From that point on, it was perfect.
Yeah.
Like
I
all
will
the way to Triple H coming out and shoving him and everything. All of that was perfect.
I will say you could hear a pen drop at the venue on Saturday when he hit the package pile driver because people were like, he actually hit it. It was like, oh shit, okay. And
Yeah, I
now
think their
this,
whole
it's
thing
like,
is that if you show you can do it properly and you can do it without actually hurting the person, then we'll
Yeah.
allow you to do it.
I think Kevin might be the perfect person to allow to do moves like this. Like
Mhm.
they've only allowed 2 people in that company to do pile drivers since the band,
Mhm.
outside of the Undertaker. It's
Mhm.
been Punk, and it's been Kevin Owens.
You know, Penta's move is
It is, but he's transitioned so much more into the arm breaker that I feel like he'll be okay.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
don't think they're gonna let him do a pile driver just because of it's
What
gonna
he
be a
did.
package.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So unless he
But-
somehow finds a way to make it smoother, it's gonna be difficult.
So full disclosure. After Cody won,
Yeah,
I turned off Saturday Night Main Event going, all right, whatever, and I'm going to sleep.
yeah.
I didn't see this. I just heard
Well,
about
it wasn't on air.
No, yeah,
It wasn't
Oh.
on
It
because
wasn't
the-
on
probably
air. It
seen
was like
anyway.
afterwards. Like
Oh,
You know why it
started-
wasn't on air?
They ran overtime.
No. Jesse started fucking talking about unions. Like after the 3 count, they're celebrating a little bit, and then Jesse starts talking. Like he started going into unions, and all right, good night, everybody. And that was it. I'm telling you, that's exactly what happened. And then we had to see it like on social media or whatever.
Oh,
What
shit.
happened after Cody was trying to talk to the crowd?
It would have been funny if that was supposed to be like part of the main broadcast, but because of Jesse, they're like, nope, we gotta cut this off. Like it's bad enough Jesse made a Damien dying joke. It's like, yeah, let's just cut it off at Union.
Yep.
Like, nope, we're
I
not.
love
we're-
it. But I love
Shit.
it because it almost makes it more iconic that it's almost like you're probably too young for this, Ray. The Heidi game, like the Heidi NFL game. So for those that don't know, so there was this game where I believe it was the Raiders that was they were getting their ass whooped. So they said, you know what, we're gonna put on the movie Heidi, and they had like the most historic comeback ever that happened while the fucking Heidi movie was on TV. So that's basically what happened here, but that is an iconic thing that is so Jesse on accident kind of made this probably a little bit bigger than it actually would
I was gonna say,
if it was on the air.
I feel like it being an exclusive type deal that it's like, it made it more because like, oh shit, this wasn't supposed to happen.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
But it's like, oh shit, it adds
Yes.
more to it.
Yes.
Like,
But was I the only one that went a pile driver?
well, it's a package pile
Motherfucker.
driver.
It's a certain type of power
It's a
driver.
certain type of pile.
Package pile driver can kill you. Realistically.
Yeah.
Because bro, all your body weight is coming on your neck. Like it technically can kill you.
Listen, I've seen this man die and come back to life and beat people. Mostly Seth Rollins, but you know, pile driver. Ooh.
Again, it's a certain pile driver that it's not just a pile driver. It's a certain type of pile driver that essentially it's to kind of paralyze your ass completely.
I get it. Andy Kaufman is a world champion, but I just like a pile driver.
Hey, don't disrespect the great Andy Kaufman.
No, I'm not. It's just it's funny because he needed a chair to win the match, and Kevin Owens just needed a pile driver to end his career until
I was gonna
Monday.
say, what do we feel about that little bit of just Cody technically doing the crossroads on the chair, and it's like,
oh, Cody, that was a shady win.
Well, even Jesse was like, he cheated. You know?
Yeah,
that was like a whole minute. Hogan did it first.
I was gonna say, as a fellow commentator, I feel bad for Jesse because it's like, you know what? He wasn't biased. He just said it like it was. That's what happened in the ring. He's gonna call what he saw.
Yep.
Like as a commentator that's been called very biased. Nah, man, Jesse proved it.
And that's always the way it's been with him.
We just saw what we saw.
Cody proved to the world that in order for him to beat Kevin Owens, he had to use a chair.
That's cheating. It was.
Yep.
You did not get to use a chair, Cody.
Yep. You heel. I've been saying Cody's a heel.
Oh, and this is where we're going to possibly get that, because then people are slowly going to be like, but you didn't need to use the chair to beat him. Yep. Why did you? If they're going to question his integrity.
Yep.
I'm all for Cody turning heel. I think that makes this way more interesting.
Cody's been heel ever since he tried to break up a fucking historic family in the wrestling industry. Like, no one needed him to ruin the Hawaii family. You know what I'm saying? Like the bloodline. He single-handedly just tore apart that family for no reason. Like, we was on the Maury show, and this motherfucker turned around and said, I'm a transvestite now. And now Jimmy and Jay are like, oh no, and boom, they got dishonored or some shit. Like that was the heel shit that happened.
What?
I was talking about Jerry Springer.
What? Bro, get some sleep. Get some
No. Get some
sleep or get
Jerry
some
Springer
coffee.
was some wild shit back in the day.
No, you saying some wild shit right now. It's not even back in the, it was back 20 seconds ago. You saying some wild shit about 20 seconds to 30 seconds ago right about now. Let's not do that.
Because Cody Rhodes destroyed a fucking innocent family.
They're not innocent. Them niggas was not innocent. You know damn well they're not innocent. They were fucking up people. The heel my ass. We acknowledge them for beating people up, but they were
inspirations. They were inspirations to us all, the and the Hawaii family. Don't look at me like that, Ray. No one can pronounce their fucking names. No one can pronounce their fucking names, Ray.
On Hawaii?
No, I'm not in Hawaii. Yo, one of them is named like a NuKKle.
Shit. And he's not even part of the Hawaii family.
See? No one knows because of Cody. No one knows who's in this fucking family.
That was it for. I was about to say that was it for Gigi.
Can we?
Do I look stressed? Because I'm stressed right now. Like, this is why we can't get nobody on the podcast because we don't know how to pronounce it.
We can't get nobody on the podcast.
And they're gonna look at you.
Pronounce Gargano.
Paul Heyman, were to ever hear you say some shit like that, my man will walk away from you.
Because he'll go to find out how to say the fucking name.
No, because he knows, bro. Don't ever question the wise man. Don't ever do that.
Listen.
Don't ever do that. You're a friend, but we'll walk away with you. We'll walk away with Heyman and be like, we don't know this nigga.
Listen. I watched enough Jerry Springer because I cut school plenty of times.
Stop.
If someone else is to bring you to a show like that, you end the friendship.
Stop your sentence. Stop.
Me and my friends, when we were I was in college, we almost went on Ricky Lake. Like, we made up this whole
shit.
This whole crazy.
Ricky was hot though at that time.
Oh man. But yeah, we made up this whole story and we almost got on. But she had too many people on the same show. That's the only.
Oh, you was gonna be guests, not. I thought you were gonna be audience members.
No, we were gonna be guests.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we had a whole story ready. All kinds of twists and turns.
Damn. It was a midget.
We got to apply for Steve Wilkos. That's it, y'all. We're going to get on the Steve Wilkos shit.
Yo, he was ready.
This
DJ
man
said,
ready
"Yo,
for
I'm
it.
ready. Let's go."
And I said, I can have 3 wives, damn it.
That's right.
You know, so
Shit, we could get on Jerry with Ray's or his baby mama.
Man,
Ray Jr. was on the show once.
have all kind of DNA tests and all of them come up. Ray is the father. Ray, you are the father on all of them.
Word. Every kid is named Ray. Like Evander Holyfield.
I know. Just no creativity.
No,
just
George
Ray.
Foreman.
Ray.
George Foreman's the one that.
That's how George
Yeah.
Foreman does that. Yeah.
Every single one of his kids, even his girls, are named George Foreman.
George, and
No
he just
way.
points to who he's talking to.
Yep.
Yeah,
That
no,
way
that's
he don't
real.
forget who the fuck they are.
Yep. That was infrared. Yeah, that's
Speaking
real.
of that, did you see Evander Holyfield's son debuting on the Dark Match NXT or whatever?
Yeah, they filmed that for that A&E show they're doing.
The what?
Yeah, they're doing a whole nother show now for A&E. That's gonna have Trish Stratus, Booker T, and some. That was what they filmed that match for.
Is that Tough Enough?
It's gonna be like a new Tough Enough, basically.
Well, ain't nobody gonna make it on that one.
Well, Evander Holyfield's son's gonna be on that one.
Yo, he looked frolic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I missed that.
Oh my.
Nah.
Yo, Damien.
He don't look
Probably.
like Evander Holyfield, but he looked from here down. He looked like a prime Evander Holyfield.
Okay. Yeah, Evander was in good shape when he was
Yeah.
in his prime. So yeah.
Yeah, and he had both ears, so you know that's a good sign.
I don't think that becomes genetic, man. I don't
Yo,
think
listen, you never know. You see, you go missing. The brain can alter your DNA.
Well, I mean, so here's a little scientific nugget for you. If you do something to your man part before you have a child, like it could pass on to the child.
Hey, yo.
Well then.
Wait a minute. Describe do something to your man part.
So
if you split that motherfucker in half, they coming out with 2 dicks?
Or like, let's say you
I think I'm done.
get like a scar on it. We'll go simple. Like if you got like a scar on it, your kid could have that same scar.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Ain't that some shit? That's how you know it's yours.
Man, then now you can't say
Word.
You can't be hollering at your woman and
Word.
no, look at this.
Yep.
Damn.
I recognize that scar from anywhere.
Yep.
Tried to rub it out and didn't work.
Yeah, it wasn't just it wasn't umbilical fluid or nothing like that. That's you, bro. Damn.
Shit. Man.
Hi, Gigi. Like, Gigi.
Yeah, but
Like
scientifically, Ray, your brain can alter your body's DNA. Because if you're stressing, stress can kill you.
Yes, it can.
And the stress comes from your mind. Tell me, Ray, when they do transplants, they inject stress hormones into the body so it can accept the fucking transplant. It doesn't fight the transplant. I told you, Ray, I used to be a fucking doctor.
That was it for Ray. Like Ray had
Yeah.
it.
He don't like when I speak facts. You know, when you first came in, DJ, I told him I was telling him the truth. Every time I told him the truth.
Like Damien even put he quit. Like what?
Word.
Like you got people tapping out here, no?
No, I mean, I think that was because there was a scar on his dick or something. Don't fuck with your dick. Then people will know. Your son will tell the world. Shit.
Are we done talking about
Why you got a marble size shit on your penis? It's my father's fault. He was playing marbles and it went too hard.
Can we move on? Yeah, I've already made Gigi quit. I'm contemplating quit.
This is about wrestling. Saturday Night Main Event.
How?
Because if Cody Rhodes is a dick, then his kids will be a dick.
That didn't have to do with anything wrestling.
So you want me to leave for the rest of the night? I can go now. Like, let me know.
That was
Gigi,
all
we
wrestling.
out? I'm leaving with you.
That was all wrestling. Shit.
You know what? I'm moving forward to last night's AEW Dynamite. I'm done talking about Cody. I'm
It
done
was
talking
just
about.
about the segue to that.
I shut the fuck up. I am done talking about all that shit. Shut the fuck up. Move on. We are moving forward.
Gigi, you want to see my bottle of whiskey?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Why did I take that the wrong way?
Once Nearest?
Uncle Nearest.
Uncle Nearest?
Yeah, Uncle Nearest. I know it looks backwards probably in the camera, but yeah, Uncle
No,
Nearest.
I can see it. It's just that with the lighting that you have.
Oh,
there you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yeah, that gold
So I
just
see it, though.
disappeared in the green.
Yeah, I went with the Christmas
That's cool.
color there, but yeah.
That's so. It looks so pretty.
DJ,
I
I'm
finished
so
my
glad
Motor
you
City
finished
gas
your
one
sentence.
just now.
Cause I was like, what the fuck did you just say?
I have another one over here. It's okay. I ain't got no JMO.
Like, like, what the fuck did DJ do? He's got the baby on. He's got the...
Hey man, you gonna have the FBI on our
show. No.
It's bad enough. Me and Gigi saw that you was in a match last Friday. Shit was crazy.
See?
Shit was crazy.
With the
I
bear?
would blame the baby oil. The baby oil is what made me bust my ass.
Shit.
The baby oil made that chair just go.
Man.
Yo, as soon as the show ended, the chair said, "Fuck you, Ray." Blah.
I was gonna say, DJ, did you hear that story? Of what fucking happened? I legit say, I say the goodbye. I sign off as the commentary. I had to pull a Jesse because we were just like, let's end this. That's it.
Right.
We're done.
Right.
I turned off my microphone. I put it down on the table. Chair says, "Good night, folks," and just falls to the ground. Like, I live here now.
Your chair's like, you're taking a bump tonight.
Brother. When I'm telling you, somehow it was colder inside than it was outside. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna stay here on the floor.
DJ, I had my winter coat on, my long winter coat nonetheless. Okay. My hood, I had my hoodie on. I did not take off my coat not once. I had my little Scully on the whole time. Didn't take it off. No. It was no.
Nope.
I wanted like, I saw my own breath and I said,
I saw my own breath a few times. I was like, this is not good. Why am I seeing this? I think that day I gave Gigi one of the longest hugs I ever have, just to get like body heat.
Yeah.
I was like, how's it going, friend? And just hugging her for a while, like, yep, now we're here. This is
Stay here. Nope, stay here.
Just stay here.
no, mind you, I was nice and toasty because before I got to Ray, I was at the bar getting pizza and it was nice and warm there.
Yep, so when she
Like every so often I'll feel the breeze. I was like, oh, it's cold. But every time I was like sitting down just talking to one of my friends, like somebody's like, hey, what's up, G? What's going on? You guys are done there? Oh, almost done setting up the ring. All right. Almost done doing this. Yo, it's cold as fuck back there. Yeah, they got both doors open. That's wild.
Oh, that's okay.
How long do you think? Another 15 minutes? Yeah, I'll wait for 15 minutes.
What about the guy? Like you had to do a hell of a warm up before you went out to perform, huh? Like,
brother, when I tell you, because of technical difficulties, there was enough time to try to warm up.
Okay.
We just weren't warming up because it just got colder and colder. I'm telling you, luckily Gigi was right there. It was between us and our friend Jerry. Just our trifecta of just giving each other somewhat body heat kind of worked out. And then the amazing thing called alcohol made sure we were somewhat warm.
I mean...
So,
yes. Yeah. Yes, indeed.
When you get trapped in an avalanche, don't they send a dog with whiskey in on their collar?
That's what I should have done. It was just somehow and get my dog to just bring me a bottle of Jack Daniels. Like, we need this right now.
No, I made sure to get cups.
You had your solo cups.
So no, because I was gonna drink from that bottom. Then I saw, I was like, oh, it's white alcohol. No, I don't do white alcohol. I don't do clear alcohol. No, I don't trust myself with clear alcohol. I like my whiskey. Oh, but it's rum or some. No, I don't do rum.
That was prepared. I don't know.
What was that? Was it not rum?
No, it wasn't rum. It wasn't preparado. But it tasted like sesame seeds. It's like the weirdest way to explain it. It tastes like sweet sesame seeds. That's the best way I could explain. Like,
what is it though? What is it made out of? So you drank some stuff and you didn't know what it was
made out of rubbing alcohol.
It was something brought to a friend from DR. I was just like,
so that you probably could have ran your car with. Like you probably could have poured it in a car.
That sounds about right. Yeah, no, so I just looked at it and I was like, yeah, no, I'm gonna grab whiskey. I'll get you guys cups though. I'm gonna be that friend. I'm gonna go get, but I gotta wait. And then but DJ, our dead ass was like, but wait a minute. I'm gonna wait till the entrance is clear because there's too many people there, and I'm not gonna be able to just to zoom right through. Once I saw an opening, I said, "Oh, it's time to go. Move."
And then, so Damien, Damien asks us a question here.
Yeah, that's why I drink man drink, pina colada.
Question of all the
and get caught, and you like to get caught in the rain too,
right now.
That's right.
Do y'all see anyone going to WWE other than Jordan Grace? Cause what? Put it back up. Put it back up. Okay, cause I can see the ring announcer that was released replacing Samantha.
Jordan's definitely going to WWE. That is no question.
Yeah.
The only other person that I know, he wasn't released, but I definitely know he's going to be a free agent by January. I can see Josh Alexander going to WWE. I can definitely see Josh Alexander going to the WWE, especially that he stopped all of a sudden taking independent wrestling bookings. It's like, what are you preparing for? But there's a few that just, you could tell that they were more of Scott D'Amore signings. Like Kushida ended up finishing his time with TNA. Speedball finished his time with TNA. Trent Seven finished his time with TNA. I can't remember the ring announcer that Damien's.
That's not the girl.
Yeah, neither can I.
Who?
That's not the girl I said that Sting was wrestling Jordan Grace.
No.
At the VXS. He was the announcer there.
Yeah. That who
That's
Jordan
her?
Grace gonna wrestle? Her contract expires in like a few weeks.
No, but is that who he's talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Shit, to replace Samantha Irving?
I don't know who the ring announcer he's talking about. I don't think it's Sam LaTurna that he's talking about. Sam was an interviewer for TNA.
Oh, because shit, you're gonna have to do a lot to replace Samantha Irving.
A lot.
But how do y'all feel about her leaving? I know we spoke about it, but now that she's gone.
No, it's not a rumor or nothing.
Oh yeah, Jade Chung. My apologies. That's
Josh Alexander's wife.
She'll probably go to WWE with Josh if Josh goes. So and it's crazy because Jade was actually a wrestler before now with TNA doing ring announcing.
So how do I feel? Like it. I'm confused of why she did it. I guess is what.
Was it? It was to do her music career, right?
That's what she said.
And it's like I feel like you could still do both, especially for what we're seeing so far. Music careers nowadays, you don't. Yeah, you don't need to go to a studio anymore. So you could have still been doing what you were doing and record an album. I think I think Garcia had an album while she was still an announcer.
And they promoted it for her like nothing. I think I would not have been surprised if WWE helped produce that album.
Exactly.
Like, WWE would have done it too. Like, hey, you need help with this? Like,
right.
No
she did Tori Wilson's entrance music.
Yeah, she did a few, didn't she? I feel like she did a few theme songs while she was there.
Right. So that's why I'm, so all of the above. I don't understand. Like, especially if you're not gonna go to AEW. So I can see, okay, if you went to AEW to go with your man, then hey, I can't even. There's nothing I would have to say. But to just go out into limbo when you are one of the most talented ring announcers in wrestling, so why? My thing is why.
Yeah.
But why?
Yeah, I think the world is still flabbergasted with that decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, because the thing is, this is under the TKO brand.
The fuck just happened?
I think you just got you disconnected and reconnected.
Fucking A.
Because I just got a notification. She said fucking A.
Oh, I was
Ray.
like,
Stop taking everything so personal, Ray.
because it sounded like she said fucking Ray. I was like,
Fucking Ray.
It's not about
You feel better? You feel better now? My camera's not even working now, Raymond.
Yeah, and I think you're using the camera's
yeah,
mic too.
yeah.
Oh, son of a whore.
You might want to restart you.
But yeah, so, like I was saying, we're under the TKO.
Right.
You know, so it's not like we can blame Vince.
Nope.
So it's like, so if she were to leave, it would be on her own recognizance. But just we can't say, oh, she was sexually harassed by someone.
Nope. Nope.
She
The
said she
brother
wanted to
was
be
being sexually harassed or handled. It went to the other company. So that ain't happening.
Word. She said she wanted to be. She didn't want to be a ring announcer. She wanted to be a manager or a wrestler, and they said no. But how many times have we seen them transition? Trish Stratus was a valet for how many years before she became a wrestler?
Yep.
Fucking,
It was Lita. Remember, Lita was with S.A. Rios
yeah,
for a while
Yep.
before.
yeah, and then the Hardy Boys and
This is the thing that with a lot of people, like when you start looking at like, oh man, remember when this person was this and this? Like the other day when we talked about like great promos and stuff. Let's remember, Road Dogg was just Jeff Jarrett's like
Brody.
Yeah,
that's how he.
was young
Yeah,
boy.
that's how he got the name Road
He was
Dogg.
the
Yeah.
young boy for the longest. And
Yep.
like, it's little things like that that you then grow into. That hey, if it works out, it becomes something.
And I honestly think like some people don't have the patience.
Yeah.
And it's the proper thing to do. Like you don't just throw people out there. And
Yeah.
it doesn't work that way. You were just the ring announcer and a good like again.
A great
You
one.
were
at
the
that. Like,
top
she was
ring
very-
announcer in wrestling.
Yep.
Yo, and the fact that they stopped her from doing every individual person's uniquely, that could have been a story for her to transition into wrestling or to have a match. Like, you know, like don't fucking call me that like this or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like something could have led into something.
Right.
But I don't. If that's the case, then she did that prematurely.
Yep.
But then again, people don't wait no more.
No. No.
If
this
you don't
is a
do it now,
process,
yeah.
You know.
If you don't do it now, I'm leaving. And then now she can't wrestle. It's like Bronx said, now you can't leave. You know?
Before I came on, like this guy was debating me on the Hurt Business. And so my question was, I had a real question. I was like, my real question is, okay, so what is it that the Hurt Business did not do in WWE that all these AEW fans are like, oh, they're gonna get to finish what they were doing? I was like, okay, what more could they have done? And this guy, well, they got their feet cut off them. I was like, okay, hold on. They were draped in gold, like each one of them. They all had they had all the titles.
Yeah.
For a while. Like they were ruling the whole company for a good while. Like what more could they have done? They never. And then so this guy was obviously an idiot, or he didn't watch or whatever. They never had those titles, and I had to screenshot a simple Google search of Wikipedia telling all the titles that they had all at once, and then I went to images and showed the pictures of them with all these titles. And I said
MVP changed the United States title for Bobby Lashley when he was in the Hurt Business.
And I was like, happy holidays when I sent this when I sent those things to him.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like
the only thing that I think they needed to do was have a little bit more longevity, because the rivalry they had with Big E was kind of cut off at that was ended prematurely. It was rushed and ended prematurely, and then a lot of the shit that happened, Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin didn't really get that much of a push to be dominant. They had the titles, but they weren't pushed that much to be dominant. And then around that time, it was a lot of Seth Rollins and Austin Theory using that United States title to justify why Raw needs a champion.
Mhm.
Like I think it was one of those like we got something good here, and then we sacrificed that for Seth Rollins
Mhm.
and the sake of a world title. You know, because you're right. They did the short amount of time they had. They did get to dominate, but the length that the Bloodline had and the length that the Hurt Business had,
Right.
is,
that was they didn't have it as long as the Bloodline for sure. No,
Yeah.
I agree with that.
You think she left because WWE restricted on nudity? This is how funny she was posting sexy pics on her social media and then stopped a few months later. She leaves it. I don't think that would be stupid if she goes, I can't post bikini pics on social media anymore, and that's why I'm leaving WWE.
Which
Like,
is not even true anymore. Let's
Yeah.
go with that first. Like that's not a thing anymore. Like that's everybody's got all kinds of pictures.
Yeah, I mean, because
up
if that
there.
was the case, how fast would she have opened up her OnlyFans or did some shit to show more skin?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you quit a job that makes you stop showing shit and then just say, you know what, I'm gonna show shit anyway? Like what? Joke's on you, motherfucker. Like what? What?
And I'm pretty sure Pretty Ricky's like, what you doing?
Word. But I'll tell you one thing though. The Hurt Syndicate is showing that the Hurt Business was not as strong as we thought it was. Because it's not working in AEW.
Well, because it's again, so it's that balance of just like we've been as we've been trying to help AEW here, is the inmates can't run the asylum.
Nope.
Okay, there does need to be some kind of structure. And that's what we're seeing with this show. Like you're having everybody do whatever the hell. And it's not like so, and people are seeing right through it.
Yeah, because I hate to be the guy that always harps on Ricochet, but you sit there and say Ricochet didn't have anything in WWE, he gets unleashed, and then he turned into a fool.
And I push back on that all the time because I'm like, Ricochet had every title but the world title. What more? Like so he didn't win was the world title. Everybody can't be the world champion.
Yeah.
Doesn't work that way. He's had everything, all of them. He's had big moments at big time pay-per-views with like say Royal Rumble and all these other shows where he had big old moments in these shows. What more did they owe him?
No, I listen. I hear you.
Yeah,
and if this is
everybody
the
that they say goes over there and WWE did them wrong, I always go, okay, how? And then they go over there and do the exact same thing. They're doing most of them are doing the exact same thing. Well, it's just like, don't tell me what to do, but then I'm gonna go do it. Do the exact same thing.
The one man that broke through was Miro.
Absolutely.
And I think they fucked Miro over with the
he's too big.
Stopping the Lana Day shit.
Yeah.
And when John Cena fucked him over at
I was at that WrestleMania where he came in on the tank. Yeah, we were like, so already, like my whole section was rooting for Miro or Rusev. My whole section, everybody was rooting for Rusev. So yeah, they probably like I would say that's a ball that they dropped. But at the same time, he's too big for AEW, so he had his TNT title, and his weakness is getting DDT'd, and then he lost his title. So even if the guy's 115 pounds, if he DDTs him, He's going. That's it.
You don't have a neck. Yeah, because there's muscle all around it. How does that the weakness? It's like, what? Okay, Eddie Kingston. Sure. You figured it out.
Yeah,
DDT.
didn't Darby Allin beat him? Was it Darby or was it the Spanish God?
Sammy Gargano. No, well, wait. That found out his neck?
Yeah, and then beat him for the title. I feel like it was one of the little guys.
I think it was Darby.
I want to say Darby.
Yeah, because I think Sammy
Guevara.
Sammy Guevara does nothing but fuck himself over.
Unfortunately, multiple times.
Yo, because the minute he started getting big,
every time he climbs
that tape got released where he said that shit about Sasha Banks, and then he started getting big again, and he almost kills Matt Hardy.
I'm about to say, then he starts botching. Yep.
Yeah, and then he gets big again, and people don't like him.
Well,
what was it? They said that he couldn't trust.
He botched another ladder match, and it's just like, dude, you don't need to do this move. Like it's not necessary. You have enough charisma where you don't need to do a move that has that much risk anymore. Like that's what they're not getting. It's not necessary.
Yeah, and that was part of the criticism about AEW also, is that a lot of these wrestlers are doing shit too risky for their own good. Like, a lot of people was getting hurt. Like, Penta, when he did the fucking Canadian Destroyer on
That was here in LA.
the Top Flight, homeboy, and he broke his fucking ankle and completely missed the table.
Right. Yeah, that was here in LA during WrestleMania week. And see, that's basically like everybody's like, oh, he's not going to be able to do half his move set. I said bullshit. They're just going to say, hey, you can't do a Canadian Destroyer off the top of a structured
Canadian
ladder, okay? So onto a table.
Running Canadian. We'll let you do that.
Right.
Maybe on the apron. Maybe.
Right. Maybe on a big time like a match for a title or something, but all the other stuff he does is perfectly fine. Like I'm like, do you guys watch or do you think WWE only lets you punch and kick? Like I don't understand when people do that.
But but a lot of the AEW guys were doing a lot of shit that was like, bro, I don't think you need to do this.
Especially after you're over. Like you're over. You've won the crowd.
Yeah.
You don't have to go to the indies and do all this stuff through glass and barbed wire anymore.
And whoever bought their tables, one, you must have got a crazy discount. Or two, you thought that Yokozuna was gonna go through that shit. Like, bro, you don't need to have fucking titanium reinforced tables. Like, why? Those shits are so hard to go through. Like, what the fuck?
I am the table.
Yeah, like shit. Especially those women table.
Yes, but you have to really gimmick them for women's wrestling. And
AEW, because the only people I've ever saw have a hard time going through a table was Charlotte and Sasha. Everybody else went through tables perfectly fine.
And that's because their combined weight is 250, so that's why they weren't going through that table.
Yeah, word.
But damn, Riho and somebody is not unless you gimmick it really well.
Yeah,
she's not going through the table.
That's when you're gonna have the Canadian Destroyer her ass off that 17-foot ladder. You need the momentum. Shit, gravity does the work there.
Right.
But, yeah. The shit, bro. I don't want, and I've been saying this shit since AEW started, and Ray has been saying you got to do the WWE method. I didn't want AEW to turn into WWE.
No one did. No one wants it to do it.
But now, if you look at it,
yeah,
AEW has to do something. And I'm not saying they have to turn like they don't need someone controlling everything.
Yeah.
But god damn it, they need somebody going, "Do you really? Let's think about this for a second. This, what's gonna make you something else, Ricochet? Like, is that what you dreamed about at night when you was in WWE? Like, who's like? That's what you left for?
And the stuff like,
They
and
need
right
the
now,
agents to be agenting. That's what they need. They need agents and producers to actually do their job.
Yes.
Or I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. But I also want to say workers have to then listen to when agents and producers
Absolutely
are telling you certain details, especially when it's the likes of, again, the Malinkos, the Jerry Lynn's, when it's the Arn Andersons, the etc. Because I know Arn isn't with them anymore. But when it's guys like that that have had tenure in this business, and as much as people don't like them, when Chris Jericho is telling you something, maybe you should listen.
No, you need to listen to Chris Jericho. I don't like. I'm one that doesn't like him, but you gotta listen to him when it comes to ring
That's
stuff.
my thing. It's like, again, there's a lot of people in the business that's like, fuck their personal beliefs. However, when it comes to wrestling, there's a lot of people you probably should be listening to because they've made money when it comes.
Wait, we're mad at Chris Jericho again?
A little bit. There's a lot of people still don't like him for certain reasons.
Shit, after that, we got I can't keep up with all this shit.
Bro, there's a lot of people that
I just watch wrestling. I don't give a fuck about the actual people. Like, live your life, honey. What you do in the ring is what I'm gonna talk to you about. Like, I don't know what the fuck these guys are doing in their personal spaces, but I can't keep up with who we like, who we don't like, why we don't like them. Are we still saying?
No, it's hard to keep up with.
Like,
it is hard to keep up with.
Who's on this list?
A lot of people.
You just make a list.
It doesn't decrease. It just gets bigger and bigger. Fuck. Today, someone reminded me. They're like, "Hey, whatever happened to this guy? He got canceled. Why? I can't remember, but I just know we don't like this person."
Shit.
I'm like, unfortunately,
you can't even get accused of nothing. Like, you get accused.
Word.
It's over. Like, just for being accused.
You know why? Because 90% of the time, when you get accused in wrestling, you probably did it. That's the sad part. It's like 90% of the time.
Touch somebody's string.
Well, how we feel about Blanchard is getting her second chance here.
Yeah. Which, when she took off the jacket, I was like, why is she? Like, why the fuck did you have? Like, no one's gonna look at you and go, "Oh, that's Tessa Blanchard," but with this bubble jacket. Then I was like, "Oh wait, she had like that tube shit." So at any moment, that shit could just drop.
No, but you notice, I think it was like at one point she's like, "I have to keep adjusting." That I'm like, you didn't plan this out correctly to do a spot,
no, she
did you?
Yeah.
Like, you wore that like, "Oh, I'm gonna look nice." Hey, you want to do a spot? Fuck.
Yeah, basically, yeah. They should have got her like somebody's shirt or something.
Yeah, double-sided tape. Something.
The Tessa Blanchard scenario, it's so weird because still I have not heard an actual apology come out of her mouth. Allegedly, there is like no animosity anymore between her and La Rosa Negra. But there's still been so much, like Chelsea Green, I think it was earlier this year that Tessa said something and people just went at her for it, including Chelsea Green and other workers that I can't remember. I just remember Chelsea Green's tweet, which was clearly like, basically go fuck yourself in a sense. Because a lot of people still felt like she felt entitled and almost like, oh, she had diplomatic immunity. You remember Lethal Weapon? Like, that's how she
now
felt.
you remember.
Oh, I can't quote something now.
It's just been revoked, Ray.
I know.
Getting too old for this shit.
But so that's how it felt. That it's like, yeah. Then Moose doubling down on this situation just being bad. Like the fact that Moose was trying to defend it and went on against any fans that were like, because he even posted a picture of him with Tessa. And the reason, like, a lot of people don't like Moose for a lot of reasons. One of them being he was convicted of assaulting his wife, I want to say like 2017, around there.
Yeah.
And then both are known to be very friendly with Chasten Rance, who is a known registered sex offender. And they were training at his wrestling school.
Okay.
Hey,
So yeah.
Lafayette, India in the building. What's going on, Robert? Appreciate you stopping by.
Hey, Indiana in the building. What's going on? What's going on? But yeah, so that situation. So it's like this kind of makes it even more just like, yo, Moose, calm down, my guy. People are starting to like kind of like you, and then you just.
So I guess real questions I have is, so has she ever, so what about backstage? Like, has she ever said whatever she needs to say to whoever backstage without it being on social media or?
Apparently between her and, again, the person that she actually did the whole issue with.
Right.
Yes, they've spoken.
Okay.
But the thing is, again, this is from her mouth, and that's it. It hasn't been a situation where it's like, where a lot of people know about this, or again, feel like it was a suffice apology.
We were on every day, Robert.
Basically, every Monday we're live with the Raw Watch Along. Tuesdays you'll see a comic book podcast that we do. Wednesdays is sports. Thursdays is wrestling with knuckleheads, and then Fridays, Saturdays, and/or Sundays, depending on the week, we do a free for all show where we talk about different topics and real life situations. But yeah, so that whole situation with Tessa, it's still, to me, again, from the instances that I've worked with her in the past, she always felt like there was a little bit of an attitude situation. So I wouldn't believe that she just felt like, oh, she's a Blanchard.
Gotcha.
Like,
okay.
The apology Tessa gave months ago wasn't real. But my thing is, if she had beef with one person and they squashed the beef, why I gotta have beef with her?
I guess
did she
did she kind of where I am? Yeah, that's kind of where I am.
Like, if she turned around and she said some racist shit online, like,
but that was the issue, that it was that. So it's like,
no, but like she said it to her though.
Yeah.
And then
the Ultimate Warrior went on fucking we went to colleges and said this shit.
Yes.
It was straight to her in a locker room in front of a bunch of people.
Right. So that's what he's saying is that we never heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we never heard it. We heard from other people that supposedly have heard it, and then let's just go with all the allegedly here. And then she went and said what she had to say to NuKKle, and here we are. So I guess that's where I am. It's just like, so
we're caught up in the beef that we don't even know about.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So we don't do a watch along for AEW. But we talk about it.
Yeah, usually like on today we'll touch on AEW and stuff like that.
And you can ask us anything you want. We'll and we'll give it to you.
And if it's
there's a limit. There's a limit.
Well, Ray will do whatever. Yeah. Like, especially you hit Ray's Cash App, he'll do whatever on the
OnlyFans is popping.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, like that was my shit the whole time. Is like the reason why I don't like X-Pac is because I seen it, what he did to China. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see what he did to China and all that other stuff, and it's like, all right, cool, but then he whatever happened past and time, like, that's still not my issue. Like, he ain't do nothing to me, and Tessa and all them didn't do nothing to me. Like, I don't understand why you need an apology. Like, I don't remember Jeff Hardy coming out on TV and apologizing to every single person as he wrestled Sing High.
Right.
Like, yeah, they did the show where people berated him and shit, but it's still like, that's between him and the boys. And him and Sting, like, for all I know, that was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Every single line that Mattel does, Hulk Hogan is in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm seeing more Hulk Hogan now than I've ever seen in my life.
I mean,
like, they got a Hulk Hogan with a lighter shade of yellow because his shit got faded in the wash, and that's a collector's item. Like, what the like shit? I'm a Hogan fan, but god damn it, how many times can you make a man with yellow tights?
Yo,
Right.
and it's the same figure a lot of times.
Yeah.
It's like the same figure. That's that. We're just gonna change
Yo,
the yellow
They made
a little bit.
they made a brand new fucking elite, like the ultimate elite for him, and it just comes with a fucking bandana that's not that's like this.
And
It
got
comes
the
with
silver.
this style of the bandana.
Right.
Oh,
And the
man.
silver title, like the silver
Yeah.
world title. Yeah.
At this point, you just gonna have to make an accessories kick for this motherfucker.
He's
You know what I'm saying?
the new Barbie. Like he just, you just
China was brutal to X-Pac. No, yeah, trust me. I'm pretty sure it went both ways. But when we saw it on the Surreal Life, right? That was the show. That was the MTV show.
the
that
Surreal Life. Yep.
Yeah, when we saw how she reacted to him and all the other stuff like that, you know, that makes you go like, damn, motherfuckers, some shit. I call Hulk Hogan what? A straight hoe. Hulk Hogan.
Okay.
Hulk Hogan's a straight hoe? I mean, listen, man. The way I see it, my man just went through a divorce. His son just killed somebody. He's in jail. He lost half his shit. And his best friend here fucked my wife. And he fucked his wife and they recorded and released the fucking tape. And Hulk Hogan's an asshole for that? Because he said to this girl, if my daughter goes out with a black guy, he might as well be a rapper. Yo, not for nothing. A lot more racist shit was said in this world. Like today, what time is it? 11:41. A lot more racist shit was said at 11:41 than what the fuck came out of Hogan's mouth. Like the reality of it all. You know what I'm saying? Like some G shit. Like my man just said, if my daughter's gonna date a black guy, might as well be a rapper. Cool. I don't know how that's offensive. Like I could get why people could take that offensive. Have you seen his daughter? I'm not saying she's ugly, but she would be dating a rapper. She's a fucking music artist. She was trying to be a pop star. I think it's more offensive that he didn't expect his daughter to get fucked by a Spanish person. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Shit. Let Ray get a chance to pop a baby in that.
Who we
Another
talking
one.
about?
Another one.
Who we talking about?
Shit.
Jesus.
The
Thank you,
Brooke
Dalton.
Hogan.
Oh, Brooke Hogan.
Word. No, Brooke Hogan.
Oh, okay, got you. I was like,
Dalton just put a
I
Jesus
see,
shit on.
I see what he's talking about.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my beef. I think me and DJ are on the same page. Like a lot of the problems that other people have with these wrestlers is like, how does that concern me as a fan? You know, like you could do illegal
Especially,
shit.
what
Like
is this like? Like how many? This is like what 6 years ago now.
yeah,
What are we, you know.
because yo, Bret Hart punched Vince McMahon in the face, and he came back, killed his brother, and he came back. Like in all honesty, like how many wrestlers died in the WWE for overdoses and misdiagnostics and all this other shit? And everything's fine. And what she said, something about a Spanish person, but she was fucking a Spanish person.
But that was also
Like,
the thing.
yeah.
They said that she was saying a lot of stuff about Daga at the time, a lot of stuff about Ricochet when they were dating. So a lot of that started to come out. That was why it's like, okay, yeah, Tessa isn't as squeaky clean as people thought.
Oh no, yeah.
So
And most of
that's
them
where
aren't.
the controversy becomes.
Oh, yeah.
Most wrestlers aren't, man.
Well, no, and again, this is why I always say when people are like, "Oh, they would never do that." Do you know this for a fact?
Right.
I mean,
unless you know said wrestler, like all jokes aside, like we were joking earlier, because one of my best friends was in the chat earlier. That is
Anthony
someone
Gango.
that I know, again, through and through. We've broken bread together. That is one of my best friends, my mentor, whatever. I know him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know fucking Tessa Blanchard personally. I don't know a lot of these people personally like that. I've met them. I've been in the same vicinity with them. I don't know them from a hole in the wall.
Now you know who would never do anything like that?
Who?
Sting. He would
Yeah.
never.
Jesus wouldn't let him.
Sting was the same one that was snitching on people for doing stuff like. We know Sting would never. Sting is telling everyone's wife, "Hey, you know what your husband was doing?"
Listen,
Well,
man.
including himself, like I'm joking, but including him, he even
Yeah,
like,
he snitched
when
on
he was
himself,
with the
yeah.
wolf pack, he even said I was not a good husband.
Yeah.
He didn't blame his ex-wife for
Oh
wanting a
my God.
divorce. But after that,
Yeah.
he would never.
Yeah. After he did what he did, he would never do it again.
He would never do it again. He
Yeah.
did it that one time.
Right.
But 2 times.
And that was Lex's fault.
Or-
Yep. It was total.
but like, how many people fucking just gave up on the Undertaker because he interviewed Trump?
Well, it was even before that. I know some, like, when they were watching The Last Ride, you know, like most of his interviews, he's wearing a Blue Lives Matter shirt. So I know some people that were out right then.
Yeah, but see, this is like, I get the blue light. There's multiple, like, we're talking about human beings.
Exactly.
When the Black Lives Matter and the Blue Lives Matter happen,
Right.
I know people who are cops and I know people who are black.
Exactly.
And I could sit here and
we know somebody that's both.
Yeah, and I could I could tell you I don't want nothing to happen to them.
No.
So
No.
so it's fair to say that the Blue Lives Matter and Black Lives Matter and Spanish Lives Matter
I'm
and
about to say, can we all?
yeah.
But I
Can we
don't
all
wanna
just
say all lives
masticate
matter,
in peace? You know what I'm saying?
Gotta
We
stop.
all just masticate in peace and just let it be.
Gigi's like, I regret coming back now because the first thing he hears is
Yeah, I did that on
masticate
purpose.
Again.
I did that on purpose, DJ. I saw the invite. I was like, you know what? Let's
We're
put
gonna
it
talk
there.
about mastication.
No, but like, you know, honestly, like, listen, I
So-
understand the political viewpoints, but to just
Right.
straight out, like, the Undertaker didn't fucking like do nothing other than support somebody that he knew for fucking years. So, I can't hold it against him. And just because I don't agree with the nigga, I can't be like, well, fuck you, then you're dead to me. Like, that's not how it's supposed to work.
Well,
like,
depending on the scenario. 'Cause
If
again,
if he was fucking with Vladimir Putin and doing all that other shit and doing illegal shit, okay, yeah, I got it.
that's
Or
what
if
I'm saying.
Undertaker told that joke about the island, then yeah, now we got problems.
Yeah, yeah.
Which again, it still correlates. It's a domino effect. As much as people don't want to look at it, again, associating with certain people,
No,
even if you
yeah,
don't,
that's how it
know,
works in real life, though. Yeah, I
it's
agree.
gonna be how it is. So
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah, you could disagree with people and still be cool. Gigi yells
There you
at me
go.
all the time for half the shit I say.
I don't even know what's going on right now,
So-
but I agree with the statement.
Yeah, it's no, but we was led into Tessa Blanchard, and me and DJ were like, "What is her beef in the back? Like, we don't get how it concerns us." But then it just evolved into other people's.
Right.
And now Benoit's a different story.
Right.
no, that is a whole.
'Cause what he did was inhumane and fucking disgusting to his own fucking
And
family.
please stop with the Kevin Sullivan shit. Like people
Yeah,
that
yeah.
keep giving me that. Stop. Stop.
Let that man rest in peace. That
I'm not-
man deserves to rest in peace.
I'm not gonna lie.
really.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though. When I first heard the shit about Chris Benoit,
Yeah.
for a while I was like, "No, that was a hit."
What- you know
Someone
what? I
had his
believe that.
family. Someone killed him and his family.
Yeah, no one wanted to believe because I think I told y'all when we heard the audio. The first day I heard Benoit died, I broke down crying.
Oh, everybody loved him. Yeah.
It's just like, You start to
Especially
see
after
the fact-
Eddie too. That was
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was like it was too soon of like
We
two
were not healed
massive-
from just Eddie.
Yeah.
It was like two massive deaths like that back to back.
Right.
But then it was like, it didn't take much to be like, you know what? Yeah, because you didn't question it when you started to hear like, oh, this is what happened. It's like,
What got me was when they said that they put a towel around his neck,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, "That's." He was like, "You're covering shit up." Because usually you do that so you don't leave marks.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why, and I was young. This happened a long time ago, so I'm already thinking, like, I seen cop movies, like, nope, this was a hit. This was a hit. Professionals did this shit, and they didn't want to leave fucking evidence. You know what I'm saying? But, then the evidence came out, and you're like, nah.
Yeah.
And
then
like,
and that CTE report did not was like that was the icing.
Yeah,
but it's
totally super random. But I really wish I had double stuffed Oreos and not like the regular ones.
See, Milano cookies
Sorry.
is what you need.
Totally left field. That
You
was
need
the
You need Milano cookies.
So dissatisfying when there's just not enough filling. It's
Yep.
just like, why do they even make these anymore? The double stuff should just be like the standard.
Seriously.
Anyway, I digress.
Right.
DJ, both me and DJ just we're there. Like,
No, but you know something though, like she's talking about food, so this is like serious shit, right?
I know.
No, like I don't think you do know. Like you ever fucking split an Oreo in half, and then like barely any of the cream got on both sides. Now you're just eating the fucking cookie.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking pandemic
that these corporations are doing nowadays. Anyway, like the double stuff is probably probably the regular one years back.
Yeah.
At this point, it's like you got to keep okay. Let's get the mega stuff. Now we're at a adequate amount of stuff in here.
Well, at this point, just sell the fucking
No,
cream.
I tried the mega stuff. That shit's fucking crack.
Yeah.
Yo.
And now they got the fucking thin shit.
You're at the store. Y'all got some more of that mega stuff.
Surprisingly, have more stuffing than like the normal Oreo for some reason.
Well, they probably have the regular stuffing. It's just thinner shit, so it feels like there's more. That's how they fuck with you.
It works out.
It's like a large soda at McDonald's. It's all a can of Coke.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
All a can of Coke.
I've seen somebody even do it on a video where they just pour a can of Coke in the large.
That's it. It's all that damn ice.
Yo, wait, did you hear what I'm assuming he's saying Chavo Guerrero said in Jericho's podcast. About what? Benoit or because I heard the phone call.
Yeah, we heard it on here.
But I agree, no more Benoit for me, but fuck the police. So Kevin Sullivan was a suspect.
I'm over this.
Listen, man.
Leave Kevin
I know
Sullivan, man. Rest in peace.
woman was a hell of a woman.
Yeah.
And what happened with them is what happened with them. But when it comes to the Benoit tragedy, that was on him. And the CT, I understand the CT and all that, but that's not. He fucking like brutally killed his fucking family like that. His kid, fight. At least the WWE changed their protocols because of that.
Right.
But that's not a win. It's like saying, oh, after Owen Hart, they stopped bringing people down from the rafters. Yeah, no shit. You should have never did that shit to begin with.
Especially with the company they were using. Like, people don't know how to do this.
All things to like skimp out on. Maybe not that type of gear.
No.
Just
how did we get from Tessa Blanchard to all of this conversation?
Well, because I was
I want to bring it back to Tessa Blanchard because this shit's a bit morbid and I'm over it. It's a holiday season. I'm not here to talk about death.
It got to that because we was talking about I was talking about how the Undertaker back in Trump. I'm not gonna leave him for that shit, but then the Benoit shit just popped up.
That's so weird. I don't understand how we went from Tessa to Taker, politics, and now suicide.
A lot of shitty situations.
We took a left at Albuquerque, and we now need to bring it back on track.
Yeah,
we need to get back on the witch's road. Okay, because we're completely off.
Yeah, Ray.
Ghost of Future when he died.
Well, so all right, so Tessa Blanchard's back in TNA.
Yeah.
Tessa's back in TNA. I've heard rumors that they had asked certain people to take pay cuts as well in TNA.
For her?
There's some people that were asked to take pay cuts, and then on top of that, Jordan Grace, we already know she's a WWE shoo-in. So they'll be saving some money there. And yeah, it's just, what are you guys going to expect going into 2025 when it comes to hey, don't do that. Don't do that. That's Starbucks and Dunkin'. That's coffee. How dare you? Don't do that. That's not nice. Let's not. We're not here to get violent. All right, Damien? Watch your mouth.
See, Robert, everybody gets tight.
No coffee slander here.
No, but
no coffee slander here. How dare you?
What do we see for 2025?
So do I, but you know, sometimes when you're on the go, you just gotta grab one on the go.
My coffee is Coke.
Shut up.
Cola.
You don't drink coffee. You don't even drink water.
Why? Water kills people. But back to 2025. Yeah, Ray. Stop.
2025, we gotta get Toe to drink some water. That's all we're gonna do.
The ice. I freeze my water.
I guess on this show we should be doing what we expect in 2025.
Because this essentially is the last show.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's why I didn't want to talk about Wimwa anymore. It's the last show. What are we doing on the last show?
That's what I'm saying.
4 minutes left to the clock, y'all.
I didn't bring up.
Listen, what you thought about it?
Listeners brought that stuff up, actually.
Yeah, but Ray thought about it. So 2025, how you see this?
So 2025, who do we see jumping to what ship? And then this is literally left open for anybody in WWE, TNA, Japan, AEW. Who do we see jumping ships? Even brand to brand, if you're doing Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, you know?
Yeah.
So this is besides what they announced, or we're talking about what they announced also, or what the news is?
That's what we think.
All right.
What do you think?
Because it's looking like the Bloodline's coming to Raw with Cody.
Yeah, that's.
But I think Ricky Starks is gonna make his way to WWE some way somehow.
Yeah, I feel like Ricky's they're basically pushing him out with all the choices they're doing and all that. Ricky's definitely gonna be someone that by the summer I see him in WWE. Like I said earlier, Jordan Grace is a shoe-in. Josh Alexander I see showing up in WWE. I feel like WWE is gonna let AJ finally do something in TNA. Like, they're not doing anything with AJ Styles. Let him go to TNA. Even as a WWE contracted competitor, let him go do something. Like,
does he want to go to TNA?
I think so. If he was there over the weekend just chilling, I feel like I don't see him having an issue anymore. Like, it's a whole different management team.
Because what's he, like 50-something?
Yeah.
Because not for nothing.
That's where he really kind of just like started before he went to Japan. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like his own stomping grounds.
TNA is his home. He's the Babe Ruth of TNA.
Yeah. Before, like, that was like ROH. He got his footing a little bit, but this was like his TNA run was.
I can see him one more
got
time.
me to watch TNA because at first I thought it was kind of a joke, and then I started seeing some AJ Styles stuff, and I was like, and then he was the guy that had me start watching the whole show. So yeah.
I agree with that. Him, the shit he was doing with Felix Skipper and all those people, and then the fucking Christopher Daniels match he had.
Oh,
yep.
Bro, that triple threat is what made so many people become fans of TNA, but then also fans of those three. Like the match, it was Daniels, AJ, and Samoa Joe.
And I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I swear to God, I think TNA got their biggest pushes when Christian went there.
No, yeah. Bro,
when Christian went to TNA, Christian got him over that hump of being just.
That was bullshit. To me. That's the best Christian has ever been.
Yeah,
in my opinion, was when he was at TNA. That's it. That was his prime right there.
Yeah. But the 2025.
2025.
I would love to see AJ Styles be another champion.
I think Rusev finally gets back to the E and gets out of catering.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, so I
would like that. Now, would it be main roster?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is a contract yet?
What happened?
For Rusev.
He's been free for a while. That's what when we were talking about that. I was like,
and then especially with this farewell tour with Cena. You know, in the next, like, basically in the year here. I can see like Roos, like that's an easy storyline. Like, you know, let me finish this with you. Like, you know, I don't think, you know, I should not have even lost to you in WrestleMania 31. Let's, you know, let's go before you. I gotta beat you before you leave, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Shit. I mean, yo, it looks like they're putting together a team without us knowing, but pretty much in our face of Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, and maybe Kevin Owens, because they all hate fucking Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see him fit there. Somebody gotta go after this. These old powerhouses going after fucking Roman Reigns. I can see Rusev joining them on some surprise shit.
Hey, and I would be for it.
I see Hobbs being more of NXT though.
Yeah, Hobbs I would put him in NXT just because he got the look, but he needs a little
just to get him used to it. Yeah,
everything
I
else.
was gonna say, wait, I think his contract is still he still got some time.
Does it? Is it in a long time?
Yep. No, yeah, I think he still has at least another year and a half, technically.
I guess not.
Yeah, Hobbs I always enjoyed. Cause yeah, I lived in the Bay Area for a while and had APW, which is a company that has made a lot of, like, there's a lot of people that came out of APW. If you even go back and watch the Beyond the Mat, those two guys that wrestled that had their tryout match, that was APW. So I've gone to a lot of their shows, and Hobbs and a bunch of people that are out here in TNA and heck, all over. Like they have a very good school. So yeah, I hope Hobbs is one of those I root for, and again another big guy that does not deserve to be in catering or to be losing the 215 pounds.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Especially when you have fucking 4 shows a week.
Right.
You know, like there's plenty of show for wrestlers.
Yes.
Like there should be different wrestlers on every show. You showcase all of them. But I don't know what the fuck is going on. Now, question for y'all. Trick Williams. Do you see him going to the main roster? And if so, is he going to get lost in the sauce like Carmelo Hayes did?
Go ahead.
I see him going to the main roster. Yes. Why? Because I see them putting the title on Obafemi.
I can see that.
Now, if he gets gonna get lost in the sauce, maybe he ends up being the feud that Carmelo needs to move forward.
Yeah.
So he's not gonna get lost in the sauce. He's just gonna get lost in the feud with Carmelo Hayes. That's what we're going with.
Yeah, it's gonna become the.
You know, like that's how I see it going.
Now, would you put that on Raw?
SmackDown. Because Raw's gonna be dominant with.
Raw's gonna have a lot, bro. Raw's gonna have a lot of people that.
Raw needs some winners on. SmackDown needs some winners.
Yeah.
Trick Williams, that boy's a gold mine.
Yeah.
Whoop that Trick is easily a hot thing to go by. Yeet is a hard thing to, like that shit just goes. It hits, and it hits with the crowd, and the crowd loves it.
Which is one of the. Everybody needs something that the crowd participates in to be that's one of the reaction. Like you get this, you got this, all like you need something where the crowd participates all like without you even trying, like you just have them in the palm of your hand, and Trick Trick found something. Carmelo has not found that. Like Carmelo is another guy, that great worker. I actually, I think he's great, but the charisma just doesn't have it yet. Like, I'm not saying he'll never get it. He just doesn't have it yet.
What I think Carmelo Hayes' biggest attribute to his character was when he was retiring jerseys as the NXT champion.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, I think could be a big part of his character development in SmackDown. They just need to stop having the same fucking match with Andrade and fucking LA Knight. Like, in all honesty, every time I see him on SmackDown, it's against those two people.
Yeah.
Like, really? He can't wrestle no one else?
Yeah. And it's getting
yeah.
us to the point where it's like, all right, we've seen this one too many times.
Yeah.
But consistently. Like
Yeah.
consistently. Like it's not like y'all not even giving us like a month away from each other. Like they're literally going at it every 2 weeks.
Like, you
every
gotta check
week.
the
They
date
say
on the
2 weeks
recording.
because sometimes they have like a bye week, like baseball.
Yeah.
Like we'll see them 2 weeks in a row, then we won't see them for 1 week, and then they'll be back the following week. Like, you know,
Yeah.
it's definitely it's a bypass day. Got you. All right, I'll just kick it in catering.
Like Joe said,
right?
I was like, wait, this is tonight's episode, right?
Yeah, like
Right,
wait a minute.
exactly. Like we start questioning. Oh no,
We
it's not
live?
tonight.
We live.
Shit, I got my kid for nothing.
Wait,
Okay.
what episode is this? 13? No, we on 14. Hold up.
I see that happening. I also see Roxanne Perez coming up
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
to stir the pot. Now, whether she'll be on Raw or SmackDown, fuck, and I know. Nia
much-
Jax, unless she's going against Tiffany time and Tiffany wins the title, then I can see Roxanne going after her.
Yeah.
You know?
I guess you can't put everybody on Netflix.
No, you
gotta-
can't.
gotta
Call it,
be able to
right?
in
So-
and out.
You
And
might want to
then-
put Roxanne and then put somebody from Raw to there because Roxanne is kind of hot.
Mhm.
You know?
Mhm.
And the one thing you want is your hottest talent and your hottest new talent to attract a younger audience
Mhm.
and to keep the product fresh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Roxanne Perez is fresh. Jade, Corey Jade
Mhm.
is also another one.
Yeah.
But I feel like because of her injuries
I was
that
gonna
she's
say,
had, it kind of set her back a bit.
yeah.
So she's
might
not
have to
going
say
to the main
maybe-
roster. But I can see it happening like much later in 2025.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So here's the thing. I can see Roxanne Perez going to SmackDown because her with Chelsea Green and Nia Jax is compelling to me.
Yeah.
I
I
think
agree.
Jada Parker should go to Raw.
Yeah, she has
Yeah.
more of that attitude. That
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Especially
Yeah.
if Mia Yim is gonna be on Raw.
yeah,
Right.
I can agree with that.
Because her going after the Intercontinental title and her with Mia Yim at the Intercontinental title level, bangers.
Yeah, that could work. That'll be.
I
that'll be
really like that they have now we have mid card titles for the
Both.
women.
Yeah.
Because that's gonna
Yeah.
again, those are gonna be some of the best matches.
Yeah,
Like,
because you're
yeah.
gonna get those
rivalries
workhorse
are gonna come
matches
from those
on the Raw.
matches.
Yeah.
World title is more storyline stuff,
Yeah,
which is fine.
You know,
But that's how it is. Like that's
I think those titles should be called showcase titles, not workhorse titles. Because now everyone's putting on the show. Those titles don't mean what they used to mean.
but I
Like-
think they do.
No, but like the thing is, back in the day, you was Intercontinental, you was the best wrestler. Now, Chelsea Green is the United States champion. She's gonna put that title over. That title's not gonna put her over.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the title does not a lot for people. Logan Paul was United States champion for how long? And
Yeah,
people
but that's
forgot
Logan
that. LA Knight,
300
people
days?
forgot LA Knight was the United States champion. You know what I'm saying? Like, these titles are not affording these wrestlers the stature they used to.
They're supposed to though. Again, it depends on the performer, depends on the worker. That's
No,
why it's supposed to be a workhorse title at times, but it also shows sometimes it's not. The workhorse isn't holding the
No,
title.
I hear you, but the point I'm trying to get across is like every single one of these wrestlers now are putting in that work. So like if Jada Parker and Mia Yim were fighting for the Intercontinental title, you're more showcasing their talents than them doing the workhorse shit.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like as for the WWE Women's Championship, that storyline, like DJ was saying.
I don't know. I think the word showcase to me, my brain's been brainwashed from WWE 2K that I showcase
Oh,
different
yeah.
type of things.
Yeah, I never played.
Like,
the
and I'm
showcase
thinking about like those type of matches
the
type thing, like
showcases,
those
like,
showcases
oh my-
type thing, and I'm like,
Yeah. You
But
could
that's
be-
the nerd in me. That's also the gamer in me.
Yeah,
yeah,
until
yeah.
those matches, you could be beating the hell out of the other person.
No,
Then they go,
still.
okay, in this part of the story, though, we need you to do this move before you can move forward.
Yeah.
So that's
Don't
what I mean
matter.
about showcase.
And
yeah.
then the best part is that you still fucking lose at the end because they'll pin you for out of nowhere for 3 counts. And you're like, how the fuck did this happen?
That's some
How do you
rolling
have
shit.
no stamina? How do you
Yeah.
have no fucking? How did I everything is red.
And they still
I'm
do it.
yellow. Wait a minute. This is what?
Makes sense. Like they were down the whole match. They still got you with a roll up.
That's why I don't. I remember I played one game. It was the Undertaker, and no matter what the fuck you did to him, he did not want to lose.
Oh, that was,
And I was like,
the beat the streak mode. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm good. I don't want to face God. I want to face the Undertaker.
Yo,
If you face God, you're gonna be Vince McMahon in the middle of the
No, I want to put out a pie in the sky theory for next year because of, again, it is John Cena's last year. Will Tony Khan do the unthinkable and let us have one more time Edge versus John Cena? Will he let
No.
Adam Copeland go to WWE for one match?
I'm not answering your question, Ray. I'm talking to Tony Khan. No,
You telling him not to do it? Don't let it happen.
we don't need it.
I
We
Why
don't need
not?
it. We got CM Punk here.
Bro, but
Let
come on.
CM Punk wrestle someone else besides John Cena, and John Cena just walks away quietly. That's what
Bro.
we want to see. We want to see John Cena step in the Royal Rumble. 3, 2, 1, and come out with a mic and for 2 minutes going, thank you, everybody. Thank all this shit and
No,
walk the
no,
fuck
no,
out
no.
and we never
No,
watch
no,
him
you don't
wrestle
get to
again.
speak for all of
That would
us.
be the best go home tour that we've
No,
ever
we
seen.
want to see John Cena in matches.
No, come on.
Sorry, Toe,
No.
you don't win this one.
I would rather see John Cena on a mattress than in a match.
That's
No,
that's
no.
gay. Don't do that. No,
Listen,
that's
it would save me.
balls.
Well, we already seen
On a
John Cena
mattress?
naked. We already seen John Cena naked at the awards.
I didn't see him naked enough.
We saw his
My eye
gay
got
ass
blurry. I
with
need to
these
see it
TV
again.
shows. We don't need to see him and Edge again. If you want, Peacock has has all that.
Listen, how about this? How about we put
4,000
John
times they
Cena
wrestled.
in a match with new talent? If you can see John Cena in a match with new talent, Ray, who would it be?
Austin Theory.
No.
Him and Carmelo.
I love to see that match.
No. Him and Carmelo, I feel like would be great.
Carmelo?
Yeah.
Dang.
Austin
no
Theory.
No matter who we say, Toe is just gonna be like, yo, no, that doesn't
Who's
work.
is it?
Bro,
what favors
it's
did he do?
last year. Come on, my guy. You're not gonna give him.
This is last year. He hasn't wrestled for 47 years. The Rock was supposed to wrestle Roman Reigns for the past 4 years, and they gave it to Cody. Let him step aside like The Rock.
Would
did.
we wait a minute? Speaking of, are we gonna get that 3-time in a lifetime match?
No.
The Rock versus Cena.
No.
Please no.
That
Yeah,
one
I would
goes-
rather
He's
that
The
than
Rock.
Edge versus Cena.
Please no.
And John
That one-
Cena.
No.
No.
And we'll and hey, let's fuck the crowd over and put in Goldberg too while we're at it.
Fuck it.
Okay,
Let's do
so
this.
ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be live tomorrow.
Goldberg, Austin Theory, The Rock, and John Cena.
No, it's not a fatal 4-way. No. It's a triple threat because you need to get the viejos in there first. And then you have a separate match with Austin Theory and that nigga.
So we're gonna be live tomorrow with the Toe and the Show. with Ray
DJ's just
G.
turned into a drunk because of you, Ray.
Unbelievable. What? We're putting great matches out there.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be taking a 2-week hiatus as we'll be enjoying the Christmas week off as well as New Year's. We'll be back live, like I said, tomorrow. Then
All ego.
January 6th, we will be back.
Ethan Page. That would be cool.
Who?
Yeah.
All ego. Ethan Page versus John Cena.
All
Remember, he
Ego
is a
needs to
wrestler.
find his mentality right now because my guy's going loco on NXT.
Listen, that's
Yo.
we're leaving that mentality in 2024 and 2025. He's a brand new man. John Cena's
Yo.
gonna be out there. He's gonna see him at the Rumble, and we're gonna tease it.
You know who else did that storyline, Ray?
Who?
Okada. He did it in
Yeah,
Japan.
Red Balloon, yeah. Red Balloon.
You know who John John Cena needs to wrestle. Let's stop playing.
Sting?
It's Sting. Yes.
You always think. Shit. There you
Will
go.
be Hogan, but his back.
You know, we've never seen him wrestle Randy Orton. I mean, we need that.
Oh, I think Ray will bust his fucking load. He'll masticate all night on that one.
I do not want Cody Rhodes and John Cena. I know that for sure.
Me neither.
Just wrap it up.
And shit.
Ooh, I got one for you, Toe. Oh no, never mind. I take it back. I forgot. He's injured for like next year. Well, 2026. Which is I was gonna say Bronson Reed, but nope.
Oh, no,
Yeah, he broke both of his ankles and his Philippides toe, right?
You wouldn't know.
Yeah.
That would have been good though.
Yeah, there's only one.
And the only reason why I said would have been good because I'm just picturing tsunami after tsunami after tsunami after
that's
tsunami.
what we need. And then an F5 and an FU and an F Cena, and then Cena wins. But yo, there's only one person that's hurt more than Bronson Reed, and that's Cody Rhodes. Don't die on us, Cody. We need you.
So
hopefully you can make it back with your broken labrum and your lividoriuses and your gluteus maximus thoracic.
What?
So do we do the 1992 Rumble? Are we
The 1942 Rumble?
1992. Is that what's gonna happen at this year's Rumble? Is Cody gonna be out?
I swear to fucking God. If you do the 1992 Royal Rumble and Cody Rhodes is number fucking 30 and he wins the shit for the 4th time in a row, I'm gonna freak the fuck out, man. I'm gonna freak the fuck out.
I feel like
I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna freak out, Ray. Then freak the fuck out. I swear to God.
Yo,
Listen, he can't beat Ric Flair's, legacy, but he can beat the Royal Rumble legacy.
I was gonna say, what if that's how John Cena wins the fucking 17th time? He's just gonna win the Rumble.
Oh,
I'm gonna freak the fuck out.
I'd be with Toe. Yeah, I'd be. I'd say,
gonna
Toe,
happen.
send me
What do you guys-
the link so I can go.
Yo, I'm gonna
We'll have an emergency podcast.
Yeah.
I swear to God, Ray. I swear to God, Ray. If that happens and we're on this fucking podcast, I better see a fucking comment in the fucking chat where Lay goes, the WWE hate is real. The WWE hate is real. I better see the same energy. Cause you gonna get worse. Fucking make this motherfucking champion. At the Rumble, fuck you. Fuck him. But I would rather John Cena be
Why'd
the
you
first
say
Intercontinental Women's Champion than the fucking break the record. We don't need that shit. You bringing this shit to life, Ray. We don't need that energy.
It's gonna
here.
happen. 25. Take it home, Joe.
Terrible.
Shit. Come back tomorrow.
We'll be back tomorrow, but for the wrestling side of things, we'll see y'all in 2025.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Word.
guys.
Everybody have a happy new year. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. Everything that you celebrate. Stay with family. You never know how long you got with them. But let these times be special with you. If you didn't get what you want for Christmas, you get what you want in life. And
we'll see you guys tomorrow. And if we don't, go fuck yourselves.
Word.
Merry Christmas, you little filthy animals.
Sons of bitches.
Yo.
Yeah, and on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it is your friendly neighborhood knuckleheads signing out. And remember, as always, go fuck yourselves.
Go fuck yourself.
Peace, everybody.
2024 sucks.
Now we gotta make sure that
Yeah, no, let's make sure everything is covered because we.